Ah, just seen the map. Nice. Lindsay is typing. I mean, they're both in Foundry, so it can't be that like the internet has gone down at least. Oh, well, if so, they'll never be late again. As a kitchen room. Oh no, what stream is live now. Oh! I'm going to move us to the campaign we should be in. Well, I've just realised that Alex and I had just subconsciously gone into the voice chat for our other campaign. And I'm like, where are they? And then I just noticed you both in the channel up there. It's like, oh shit, better move us through. Yeah. So when it said Lindsay was typing, were you like, where are you both? It said Lindsay was typing. And I saw it. What'd you say? Ah, yes. Well.
Things that weren't there before. They confuse and scare me.
They were, one of the spells that Barty has taken has a potential for its own little map.
Ooh, fancy.
A little safe space, if it works in Barovia and doesn't go straight into Strahd's walk-in shower.
I'll take it.
Even better.
Yeah.
It leads directly to the bottom of Lake Zarovich.
Oh no. I knew I should have taken water breathing.
So. Greetings. How are we all?
We know.
Yeah.
Neutral.
You were off work. Were you skiving or were you courseworking?
Yeah, got on a group assessment piece due on Thursday, but done now.
Nice. Very good. Very good. What about you, Lindsay? What animals have you killed this week so far?
0. Woo!
Damn. You know, rookie numbers.
I'm not sure.
You gotta pump those numbers up, Lynn. Well, who wants to remind me? What? It was a very talky session last time. The main takeaway from it is that Cora has found an arch nemesis that she can latch onto.
Fuck you, cat.
So last week you killed one cat. Today,
well, it came back though. It didn't kill it.
A comparable cat was seen a while later.
I mean, if the same cat walks in the next day, I didn't kill the cat very well. I've done my job badly, you know?
I mean, it could have been worse. It could have, taunted or mocked you in some way.
I feel like it did.
It winked.
Yeah.
It winked at you.
Little shit.
Well, we ended with a period, was it 8 days of downtime?
No, 6.
Was it? In which the Tome of Strahd has been fully decoded. You've got all the way from the Tome of Strahd. Some spells have been learned.
Did my book get read?
It did.
Yay.
Well, if you told me it did, yeah.
I did tell you it did. I said that when I wasn't chasing the cat, that's what I was doing.
Excellent. And it just referred to some sort of rituals that can be used to return a body to its return a soul that is willing and available to the body that it was ejected from once killed.
So presumably I need to find that body again.
Yes.
Damn, why'd I bring it back? Could have just killed it and then done the ritual, for fuck's sake. What a waste of diamonds.
I agree.
You didn't agree at the time!
I started to placate you because you were just very angry and.
You were angry.
In
It was,
the Abbot
it was in character anger. She was going the same way as her owls. Big news. Bartanders might have seen this because he's on Twitter. But Cor and Halvor, we now have a very, very easy way for the mounting of tokens. If you're riding on an owl or a wolf, for example, or any creature, it is now fantastic. No more, hold on, let me move them. Which one are you on? It's all magic now.
I can't wait to start mounting things immediately.
I mean, you could do that with token attaching anyway.
This is better. I like this.
Is it like a
I
drag and
mount
drop?
Bartandless.
I allow it.
Well, when I did it, when I was testing it, when I did it wrong the first time, it did suddenly shrink Rhymefang to a tiny scale token and have him on you. So you suddenly you turned him into a puppy and were carrying him, it would seem.
Uh-huh.
But yes, we are in Yadrag, the Kavani tribe village on the Salenka Pass. And
I believe we are in the process of leaving, aren't we?
You are in the process of leaving. In the purpose of being a good sport, I will bring the long haul map back up. As you've presumably emerged from your bedroom and are making your farewells before you head off. Is there anything, please God no, that anyone wants to do in Yadrag before you set off?
Find a cat repellent?
I want to take another crack at that thatch. I reckon I can do it.
The thatch is just but one of the many enemies that Bartandless has not managed to defeat in this campaign.
I'm
I
sure I'll
can't
think of
take a
something
flame
once
on
we've
it.
left for 2 hours.
Hmm?
In 2 hours' time, once we've thoroughly left the village, then I'll remember something I wanted to do. So just wait until then.
That's all right. I've
Hey,
got spells.
I saw that cat moving.
I thought that Barty might just fireball the thatch and be like, fuck you, it's not there anymore, what are you going to do?
I was interested to see just how frustrated he'd get by it, but I think it was a very good sort of frustration.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was happy with it. I was kind of waiting for just like this random Thatcher to get like a point blank spiteful mind spike to the face on the roof. It's like, oh no, he fell.
I'm not a bad guy. I'm a bad guy.
Aren't
I'm
you?
just not a bad guy. No worse than you.
Hey, come on now.
What have I done that you've not? Other than making deals with,
That's
people.
exactly what I was thinking, and wanting to kill random vampire people because they're vampires, and
I mean, right, if we're going to go through this, right, realistically,
God damn.
Let's not go through it.
We
Should we not?
ended.
what did Izek do to you when you murdered him in his sleep?
Ooh, that's a
We were doing
question.
that for the good of the town.
Right, well, I was going to kill a lich for the good of humanity.
Meh.
A lich is far worse.
You
than
mean you want to kill a librarian?
librarian? You wanted to kill a guard that was just doing his job.
A
He was not
mild-mannered
just doing his
janitor.
job. He was a cunt.
Hold on a minute.
Wait, hold on. Who was it?
If
Who
we're
was a
killing people for
cunt?
being cunts, how am I even still in the group?
Yeah, good point.
Because you're a player character.
No, I think
mean-
killing Izek in his sleep. Izek has done far less than a lich has done.
Cora's going to
Easily.
take Halvor to one side and discuss whether or not we should keep Barty around.
I mean, I don't need you guys anymore. I've got the big guy now, so it's fine.
If you think
I
that's
just,
going to stop you dying, I think you're wrong.
I am really looking forward to you all seeing because of the layers, because of the different layers on the tokens. I'm not able to get to it. I just can't wait for you all to see how small Caspian apparently is now.
Oh, he's a little baby man.
Little Caspian, little Caspian.
There we go. I can get to him now.
Why is Halwell still on top of me now, though?
No, calm down. I'm just trying to make a how tall is Bartandalus?
Taller than Cora by like 1 inch.
Okay.
Just so, we can,
That
just
is
so we can
short.
look down. Just so we can look down on her. Don't matter.
There we go. That looks better. Yeah, I think that's more reasonable.
Yeah. I mean, he's like, how old was he? I can't even remember. Was he like 14?
It changes from session to session. Obviously, oh no, you did summon Angela, didn't you?
I did. Yes. Oh yeah, that's what my first day was. So I spent my first day summoning Angelo. Then I spent 4 days spelling, and then the last day, the 6th day, was doing the tome.
You may want to consider, now that Norris has a super cool, personable icon, you might want to find some art that you want to use for Angelo, because he's the only top-down weirdo now.
I mean,
What's the point? What's the point in doing any effort for anything?
yeah, the campaign's nearly over now, isn't it?
That's what you think. Just I'm dragging it out till Van Richten's come out. So you can all get pulled. You suddenly get pulled into a different domain. It's like, guess what, Lindsay? 2 more years.
Oh my god!
We're going to trade all the sand for all the snow for sand.
I mean, I wasn't kidding when I thought that maybe DM had said that it would be 6 months, but actually meant in game 6 months, which is like 12 years.
Yeah, it is crazy that I think it has been 5.5 months since you started heading up here. Because to me, because it's one long segment, I honestly thought that like the combat of all the dragon statues on the Switchback Pass was like maybe 2 months ago. And
oh no,
it was half a year ago.
Yeah,
no, it feels like that.
But that's good. That's good because you have that passage of time on your way up. You know, you're going to get back to if Barovia's still there.
Nah.
You get back and Barovia's just been replaced with like Hull.
Oh my god! If it couldn't get any worse.
The true demi-plane of dread. So, yes. Who is leading the way navigating down the Salenka Pass?
Me.
Okay.
I
Is there
assist her with my glacial knowledge.
Glacial knowledge.
Well, and mountains, I guess, but glacial is fun to say.
Is that just because it's transparent? I ain't no knowledge.
Hold on a minute. Where's Esmeralda? Oh, yeah, Esmeralda's
That's
there.
far too clever for this session.
I didn't even hear what you said. What was it you said?
Oh, she's talking about ice being transparent and blah, blah, blah. Don't listen to her.
Oh, okay.
Someone's bitter.
Like the cold. I'm sorry. That was terrible.
Indeed.
It
indeed.
didn't even rhyme.
Not much.
So make your survival check.
Assisted.
Yes. 24. So yeah, heading down. Although it's been a while since you were up here. It's much more traversable. You are. The snow's still plot conveniently heavy, but you are not in the kind of like horrid, frigid, deathly Arctic conditions that you had higher up the mountain. You have a bit more visibility, even though the wind is higher today. The cold isn't quite as absolutely deathly. You're probably the warmest you felt. I mean, it's still freezing, but you are the warmest you've felt in a while. You know, within a couple of hours of heading down from Yedrag.
I'd also like to say I'm keeping my eye out for the cat.
You're keeping your eye out for the cat. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You do not see any cat. A full day of travel passes uneventfully. You are at a point where you know from your experiences heading up, now you're heading down confidently. You go past some familiar landmarks. You find the frozen lake where you first met Calder and the winter wolves, and it now has thoroughly frozen back over again. And you get to a point where you know that you are about another day's march from the Salenka Pass bridge. You get to about sort of 10 hours do you want to camp out, or do you want to push through and forego a night's rest?
I'm all in favour of sleeping.
I was going to say we've not really used stuff, so we might as well push through.
Yeah, but we'll risk then ending up exhausted.
Ah.
Sounds like
Okay,
a
we'll sleep
conversation
then.
to be had in character as the wind ramps up.
Do you think that we should sleep here?
Can't hear you because of the wind.
I'll just start miming.
A book, 3 syllables.
Gone with the wind.
Hey.
Hey.
I think we should look for somewhere to sleep. Just any shelter that we can muster would be good, but I don't think it's worth foregoing rest. I think we'd regret it.
Okay.
If you give me 10 minutes, I can try and cast something.
Well, that's fine. It'll take us longer than that to put up a tent, so go ahead.
I'm going to take out my wizard's book and a fragment of wood, and I'm going to start trying to cast Galder's Tower. Ooh. Because there's just so few times that I'm going to be able to use this thing. So I'm like, might as well just shoot me one with it now.
You don't even got a map ready for it, though. We have to use our imagination this time.
What's the point? We're at the end of the campaign, aren't we?
Fuck me. Roll initiative. What's the point? What's the point?
Hold on, right. So what? Right, when we get back, unless Valaki's gone, we've got a mansion. We've got somewhere to stay in Barovia. You've already just said we're already at the Selenka Bridge, the Selenka Pass nearly. So it's like, where else am I going to pass this? I was just like, I'll get it. No, I'll use it in the next 4 sessions when I've built a fucking map for it.
You're going to go wandering in and be like, thatched roof? What's this? Cast it in the long haul. Watch me double. I've got a spell that can double the height of Kazan's tower.
So, do you know what? Because I've got all my spell slots, so why wouldn't I? Yeah. I had Lehman's tiny hut for getting us down here, but it is
now look at this.
But now look at this. So I will spend 10 minutes trying to cast Galder's Tower. Actually, I start doing it, and then I look at it and I'm like, do you think we still need to be somewhat inconspicuous? Do you want to be comfortable or inconspicuous?
Yes.
Whatever you think's best. I mean, both have their advantages. I don't think one is strongly preferable over the other. And I think if someone really wanted to find us, they probably could. You know?
I am. Can anybody get in this?
I mean, reading it, I don't see why not.
Yeah,
it doesn't mention any sort of extra-dimensional space.
Yeah. Okay, in that case, I'm going to go with Lehman's.
Okay. Does that take 10 minutes to cast as well?
If I cast it as a ritual, but I can just cast it as a 3rd level spell, which is 1 minute. So I'll spend 1 minute casting Tiny Hut, otherwise known as Lehman's Tiny Hut. So we'll find a little area just off the path a little bit, kind of like away from the foot traffic.
And, yes, the foot traffic.
And I will start casting Tiny Hut.
Okay. As he's casting away, Halvor, for a moment, over the howl of the wind, you just hear a very slight, soft and looking around after a moment, you see just for a few moments about 10, 15 feet away and about 10 foot up, just a single glossy black hummingbird.
I nudge Cora. Cora, I think your friend is back.
I want to try and shoot it.
Okay. As you're sort of readying your hand to make that transformation, you notice it slowly flitters closer and closer to you and sort of drops down, making the sort of perch on your shoulder.
I allow it, but I'm still got my arrow readied.
Do I see this happening?
How much concentration does casting your spell involve? The first time casting it, isn't it? I imagine.
To be fair, if we're all around and then she suddenly starts drawing her bow, I think I would probably stop anyway. I think I would. I'm concentrating, but it doesn't mean...
Yeah, your passive perceptions are all fairly close, yeah?
Okay, then I will stop, and as soon as this thing goes to land on her shoulder, I would like to attack it. I would like to Sacred Flame it.
It's on my shoulder!
No, as it's going down, because you, the DM, you said it looks like it's trying to go on her shoulder, yeah? I want to do it, I want to kill it before it goes to land on her shoulder.
Okay.
Well, try to anyway.
Yeah, cast Sacred Flame.
It needs to... Target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw, which would be a DC 17, please.
Where the fuck is...
Oh no, that's intelligence. It would be a DC... DC 14.
Where are we? Don't know how. Oh, it's because I thought I'll use an owl stat block for this, but couldn't find owl. It's Norris, isn't it? I'm typing owl in everywhere. So what is it? Dex? You say?
Dexterity saving throw, DC 14.
Makes it.
Okay.
So it just flutters down and lands on Cora's shoulder.
I turn to face her and I'm just like, who goes there? Show yourself.
And it just hovers there and looks up at you, Cora, and just tilts its head from one way to the other.
And I'll shout, "Get it away from you, Cora!"
And then Cora, trying to work out how to... I need to work out how to roll this. Where are we? Just need to check something else.
Motherfucker. I should have just made an attack. I should have just burnt a spell slot on a higher thing.
Oh. Cora, it's as it's on your shoulder, you see its feet just pulse with this pale white blue for a moment. And you just feel cold on your shoulder, but you manage to shrug it off quickly before what was going to happen seems to happen. And then it quickly just tries to make a dash off.
Well, I want to fire my arrow that I had readied at it. Now I feel the cold. As soon as I feel the cold, I would fire my arrow at it.
You may.
I can't because I have to target a token and I don't have one.
Do you know what? Target Norris.
Oh no!
Do you have to have Cora on the map for it to let you actually?
Yes.
Okay, you're both on the map.
Click yourself first. There you go. Now click this.
Oh no, Doris!
The hummingbird. What's this? Oh yeah, the hummingbird just into smoke. Unfortunately, Norris is now dead, Cora. You don't have access.
No!
keep moving.
Do you think it's the same person that brought the cat along?
I'm pretty sure it's going to be Exothanta. I think the cat was his familiar. That bird was his familiar, and if you know anything about familiars, Cora,
I do.
you can cast a spell through your familiar.
I'm aware of this.
Yeah.
Does it mean he has to be within 1,000 feet of us?
I don't know. It's Exothanta. We should probably keep moving, though.
You could try casting a detection spell to see if, any object he would have on him is nearby.
Oh, that's a good idea. I would like to do that.
And I hold my hand on it didn't work when we were in town. There's no reason to suggest it will work now. It's just going to be using up your spells.
Did you do that?
Yeah, you tried to do it, didn't you, when we're in town?
Not to detect Exothanta.
Oh, you're trying to find the cat?
Yeah, I think I was trying to
Okay.
find the cat.
You would have to do an object that he's wearing, because he's not a
Yeah, but we
person.
know what he wore, like his clothes and stuff, though, don't we? So I could try with that.
He's got his coat on now.
Oh,
Oh, well, he's not nude underneath. So.
He's got his winter clothing on.
No, he's
He is nude,
never
isn't he?
nude.
Can I try?
So what you want to do? Just try and detect what on like.
Locate his clothes and see whether or not they are close to us.
So detect like his red gilded cloak.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, you can do that. You push out the spell, searching for that item. Nothing comes back.
Well, that's about the best we could hope for, I guess.
I mean, it doesn't mean he's not here. It might just mean that he's not detectable or he's not wearing what he was.
True. Ugh.
Was that real?
No.
Ah!
Well, both handlers, think of it this way. If we push on, he can continue to follow us. We're already a day away from Idrag, and we're still days and days away from reaching the foot of the mountain. So we're going to have to stop sooner or later.
Well, I mean, he knows that we're here now, so this probably isn't the place to stop.
I agree.
Do you think we're going to manage to lose him?
We know he specifically knows we're at this exact location. I think if we walk for another hour and then find some way of disguising ourselves, surely that's a better way.
Perhaps you can assist us with that magically.
What's by being stealthy? Do you mean?
But
With some
as you
magic.
head down the mountain, you'll be leaving traces of yourself as you travel.
Well, not if I'm stealthy. If I use my stealth,
Or pass without a trace.
that's what I meant.
that
That
was
in my head was the same thing.
Okay. Well, you just meant, we'll just walk really quietly?
I'm gonna make us all be able to be extremely stealthy by magic somehow.
Okay, yeah. So you are casting Pass Without a Trace. Nope, that's not not quite spell. But yeah, I get what you mean. That's applied to everybody, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And what's that? Advantage on stealth and plus 10, is it? Or is it just plus 10?
Just plus 10, I think.
Yeah, plus 10 on stealth checks.
Cool. So everybody has that. So you are looking to make your way with stealth now further down the mountain.
Yes.
Okay. Make me
And then
stealth.
hopefully find us an easy place to stop that looks good, but
Should we make are you happy with a collective stealth check with advantage plus 10 rather than all of you for your trek down the mountain make individual advantageous stealth checks? Seems weird unless like someone, it's like Bartandalus is busy eating like his red-shelled M&Ms and casting the casings behind him.
Yeah, however you want to do it.
Go on, Cora, make a plus 10 advantage stealth check.
That wasn't
advantage. Let me roll it again as a normal and then
Throw another
check them.
d20.
Yeah, that one's way better.
Ooh.
I like that one.
So
Let's use that one instead.
29. So 29 stealth. Yeah.
Well, 39.
Because she's got a +10, then another +10.
Yeah, she has.
39.
Oh shit! Nice. Wow.
Everyone wants
Okay.
me to do their stealth checks.
Fucking hell. Okay, a 39 on the stealth. I think it's higher than. I've never even seen like a roll so high in critical roll. I don't think.
I am going to cast.
Blessed.
No, I'm going to cast Dark Vision on myself, Halvor, and Esmeralda, and Caspin. Oh no, do I?
Okay.
That's like
Just get Halvor to give him a piggyback. It's fine.
So at least 3 castings, maybe a 4th when you make your mind up. Take those spells off.
yeah. So I'm gonna have to cast 2 at level 2, and then one of them. Where have all my third level spells gone? What the fuck have I cast since we got up?
I can always play a long rest.
You cast Fly. Oh no, that wasn't on the last day. I think maybe at the end of our 8 days, did you perhaps not rest? Because
Maybe.
you did a plenty. You sent messages. You flew around like a dickhead, taunting the Thatcher. Yeah, you did.
Can I apply a long rest then?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then obviously tick off the spells that you've done today.
Which so far is only a cantrip, so I've not done anything else yet. I
Did
don't.
you? Oh yeah, because with two different houses you were going to cast, you interrupted both of them, didn't you?
Yes. Okay, so
This hail is very inconsiderate of the streaming I'm trying to be doing.
okay, so I'm going to cast. I'm going to bamf out Angelo.
Okay.
Actually, what's the range on Angelo? No, I'm going to bamf out Angelo.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast it on me, Esmeralda, and Halvor.
Okay. So those of you now have dark vision, and you are super stealthy, heading
By night.
down the mountain. I mean, it's always by night.
Sure.
How long are you going to press on like this for? Are you just basically saying we're skipping this rest and we're doubling down?
No, I think we wouldn't stop at the most obvious place that comes along next, but within the next sort of maybe 2 or 3 hours, we might try and find somewhere. I would say. What do you reckon?
I trying to think of the places that we went on the way down. Was there any roads that split off? I can't remember.
No. I would say several... If you push on for several hours, you would reach a point where downhill with the speed you're going and knowing the land a bit better and where to be heading or where not to be heading. So you would have also passed through, by this point, the icy rocky area where you fought like the frozen poison-clad zombies. You've passed through there. You've passed the Wolf Lake. And if you're pressed on a couple of hours past that, you'd reach a point where you know now that you're about 4-5 hours from the Selenka Bridge.
Okay. Then I'd say we push to that point. Getting past the other things, push to the point where we're 4 hours away from the Selenka Bridge.
Yep.
So you say push past the point? So you're pushing to the bridge? Or you're going to stop short of it?
No. Going to stop short. 4 hours short of it, I think.
Okay.
If that works for Cora, who is guiding us.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Then you are able to pause for the night, and you've been going for about 18, 20 hours by this point, and you know that you are 4 or so hours from the Selenka Bridge.
Are you only casting it once past without trace because it lasts for an hour?
I would say if we're going for a few more hours, then we should at least re-up it a couple of times.
Yeah.
Is it a spell? I thought pass was a class feature for some reason. Cool. Okay.
It's self for 1 hour. So I don't know how many times you want to tick it off, how many times you want to travel with it until we feel like we are far enough ahead.
Actually, let me read the description. The description doesn't mention upcasting. Does that mean it can't be? So we've already cast locate object.
There's always specified, isn't it?
Well, she's got another second level, and then she's got a few third level spell slots that we could potentially use. So as many as we want, really. We've used one. We've got a maximum of 4 more if we used all the spell slots.
Yeah, if we're just going to go sleep afterwards, might as well use more.
I am doubting whether we're going to get any sleep. I think he's probably tracking us with scrying anyway.
In that case, I really don't want to use all my third level spells because
Yeah.
if he attacks us, we are screwed.
Yeah, at least be able to resurrect us. That'd be great.
Maybe at least use one more pass without a trace, so we get a couple of hours of it.
Yeah, I'll use my pass without a trace.
So this isn't passing without a trace again at the 4 hours mark. You're saying you did this to get to that 4 hours mark, yeah? Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's done. Make me another advantageous stealth check, Cora. Remember, it's +10. So it's advantage +10.
Still not too bad.
Not quite as spectacular, but still pretty decent. Yeah, you're getting to familiar. You're recognising familiar places now. And you feel that kind of comfort. It's like you have a day's hike, a much more extreme version of a day's hike up a mountain. You feel like at the part where you're getting a good speed now, and it's near enough feels like you're travelling home. It's almost comforting to think soon you might actually see some grass as opposed to just snow and ice and rock. And yeah, you reach a point where you know you are just a few hours away from the bridge, and you find you find actually the campsite where you first found the wrecked tents and the first signs you had of the dagger dog struggle.
Ba-da-ba-dum.
Shall we stay here then?
I mean, it seems maybe a little obvious. Like I can cast a hut that will at least give us a little bit more protection.
Well, we can go a little bit further, and that way we're not staying at this clearly campsite area. And hopefully the hut will quickly become nothing more than a snow mound.
But you'll suffocate. I don't know if you would.
Find out in 8 hours.
So you don't want to stay here. You want to press on.
I think we can stay near here, but not in this area.
Okay. Well, for the sake of convenience, let's say it's not going to be this extreme.
Sure.
No, but let's say, okay, we're here.
I was going to say camping relatively close so we can see if Exavanta targets that hut might not be that bad an idea anyway.
What colour is your Learman's tiny hut going to be? And remind me what size it is.
Massive. It is a 10-foot radius, immobile dome of force springs into existence around and above you and remains stationary for the duration.
What colour do you want it to be?
I want it to be a combination of, depending on where we put it, browny rock background with patches of snow.
Okay, well, fuck it. I'm not doing that. I thought you were going to say a single colour I could make an effect of, but yeah, okay. But the colour palette does not allow for...
10-foot radius.
10-foot radius. Jesus, sorry. Man. They're all really just stood next to each other for 8 hours.
There's Halvor's fucking trundle wheel walking around it.
Yeah, there is 0 chance the Mighty Nine can actually all get in here.
No, absolutely not. Oh, you can actually do fill textures. I didn't realise. So yeah, we could...
So just read out for everybody else. Spell ends if I leave the area. 9 creatures, a lie. of medium size or smaller can fit inside the dome with you. The spell fails if its area includes a larger creature or more than 9 creatures. Creatures and objects within the dome when you cast a spell can move through it freely. All other creatures and objects are barred from passing through it. Spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome or be cast through it. The atmosphere inside the space is comfortable and dry, regardless of the weather outside.
Whoa! What's in there? Excellent.
Hello!
I was about to say, shall I conjure some animals so they're in the tent with us, so if anything else tries to get in, it can't?
Those animals only last for 1 hour, and then
yeah.
they don't obey you anymore, so that could be killer.
Can't get in, can't get out.
Trapped in this bubble with an angry gorilla.
The Thunderdome.
So spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome, which means...
You can magic inside, you can magic outside, you just can't send through one for the other. So you can't shoot out of it and nothing can shoot in.
But it would also mean that if there is any scrying that is happening, it would not pass through it.
I think I've seen a sage advice that says it specifically does not grant non-detection. Let me just have a check.
I mean, that actually would make some... I don't know if it would make sense, although not that it matters, because if they have an idea of where you are, then they have an idea of where you just put your fucking coat.
Marvelous. People are massively inconsistent. So you don't know. You don't know is the answer.
Okay.
So okay, are you keeping some sort of watch in here, or are you all just having faith in your new hut and bedding down?
I mean, if we had watch, it would involve us having to be outside, wouldn't it?
You can see through it, I think.
Surely not.
Surely,
From the inside out.
Surely that's not how this fantastical magic spell works. That's so unrealistic.
Well, what I'm meaning is more. You mean someone that stood outside of there can see inside it?
I think it specifies that you can see out, they can't see in, doesn't it?
Actually, I think
But I
you
think-
can use the opacity, can't you?
Yeah,
I think yeah, I mean, but I think you can still see outside of it, right?
Yeah. For some reason, I thought you could see out, but you can't
Well,
see
I
it.
think the sensible thing would probably be to... I mean, theoretically, this thing is, like, invulnerable. Do we need a watch? It might be useful to know. We could just keep a watch anyway and just have an extra, a slightly longer time sleeping.
Oh
Like
shit!
Caspin do it.
Shit! What are we doing about?
Oh, he can fit in as well.
Does it say?
He's only medium size,
No,
right?
he is not medium. He is large. He is
fuck
not allowed in.
He can go and sleep in the tent.
I mean, we're not by the tent, but, I mean, he's a direwolf. I imagine that he just...
Oh
will tell it
yeah.
snow, so we will leave him outside.
Can he hide somewhere though? Because Ex-Santa knows he's with us.
If we hear a screech, then, we know something bad's going on.
Rip.
Wow.
Apparently, Jeremy Crawford answered this on Dragon Talk podcast. That was Rules Q&A. His answer was to default as to what was more favourable to the players. So, no, if they're in the hut with scrying, and yes, if they are trying to scry into the hut. That's kind of how it goes.
Okay.
Can I ask? So you can have up to 9 creatures or whatever, which are
If
medium
you're
sized.
about to
Does
try,
he not
if you're
count
about
as
to do
more
the
than
convert,
one?
no, he's
No,
not.
is that not how that happens?
Trying to get your conversion maths coming in.
Well, can he not be 2 mediums?
No. It'd be 4 mediums, if anything, but it would still also be.
Well, that
a
would be
very big
fine.
squeeze.
But
4
that's-
mediums will be fine.
But you're talking about the surface area on the floor. He is a lot higher.
Yeah. So
Lie
no,
down,
Cora.
crawl in.
He cannot get in, Cora.
Oh.
This isn't going to stop Ex-Santa from finding us. If he's scrying for us, he's going to find us anyway.
I'm more worried about the wolf, if I'm honest.
I mean, if we were in a tent, he'd have to be outside regardless, so...
Yeah.
But Ex-Santa is hunting us.
What do you want us to do?
Protect him.
Like I'm saying, if we were in a tent, this dog would still be outside.
Yeah.
Our dog
But
wouldn't
so
be
would we. We'd be outside as well. He is no
Lion
more
Fang
in danger now.
Tires of the debate.
Don't get me wrong. I don't want him to die, but I don't think we have any other choice.
Yeah.
Where he has to sleep. I bury him in snow so he's invisible.
He shakes
Like a
it all
husky.
off.
You fucker.
Shake it off.
So, are you all just going to sleep?
I mean, we're gonna try, but we're gonna do an order, right?
Yeah, I'll take first watch.
Yeah, I will. I think me and Cora should probably sleep longest to make sure that we can try and recover our spell slot.
But
Although,
I can see, and the others can't.
well, everybody can see because we've all got 8
How
hours
long
worth
is that
of-
for? 8 hours. Okay, fine. Yeah, Caspian and Ez can do it then.
Oh, how long did we walk for? Actually, that's the point. How long did we walk for, DM?
Total 20 hours today. You pushed through.
No, well, so how long did we push onward from when we stopped then? When I cast Dark Vision, because it only lasts 8 hours.
Not full 8 hours. You pushed for like 6, which brought you to here, being 4 hours away. So 6. You have 2 hours of dark vision left
Okay.
at the time where you're settling here. Although after the conversation about all the size stuff, you've been in the dark for 12 hours.
I mean, unless we light the area up a bit, I just don't know. I don't know. I'm either recasting Dark Vision on people, and then
I'll take first watch, and if you want to recast, then you can do that on your time.
Okay. So people are bedding down, and people are getting to sleep. Halvor, make me a perception check, not disadvantage, because you still have the lingering dark vision on, for your watch. It's a bit disorienting at first, seeing like the snow landing on and settling on the dome. After a while, after maybe about an hour, 2 hours, you kind of feel like obliged to sort of, I don't know how it would work, to sort of reach through and brush a little bit of the snow off, so you actually have like a little view hole or something, because otherwise your vision you're just going to get speckled over by it all. You do see the snow start to build up around Rhymefang, and as per your suspicions, he gives nary a fuck about that, and he is soon breathing in a deep sleep. Yeah, your watch passes uneventfully. Who do you wake?
I wake Bartandalaus. It's your turn.
And I will wake. So he's done 2 hours, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he's waking up after 2 hours. Okay. I will wake up and it's Blake. Actually, it's not light inside the hut, is it?
No,
But I can cast light within the hut.
you can.
And it doesn't go outside of the hut.
Correct.
Okay, so I'll wake up. I can't.
Does light pass through the hut?
Nothing. No magical.
No.
light.
No magical effects will pass through it. So yeah,
Mhm.
so we're fine. So I will light it for a moment. I'm like, oh, all right, okay. And then, do you know what? No, I will get out. What's brighter, my light or Angelo? Angelo's not as bright, right?
In terms of distance, no. Unless you ramp him up, your light spell is brighter than Angelo.
Okay, I'll get Angelo out for a moment to try and mitigate, so it's not quite so bright in here and waking everybody up with my fucking light spell. And I will cast Dark Vision on myself.
Okay. Make me a perception check.
Let me tick this off. Target. Dark Vision. Cast it at level 3. Wait a minute. Sorry, perception check.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. You don't have too much of a sort of porthole to look out through this dome unless you wish to do something about it. But from what you can see through, the snow is picking up slightly. You see a faint movement at the edge of your dark vision. Something moving from south to north. Oh, what the hell? That was actually a misclick. It's Tenebra's come for a chat. Rhymefang does not seem to notice it. It looks beast-like and is moving at a sort of plod to the north.
It's going from south to north, so it's going back up the mountain.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I will just keep my eyes on it, and I will watch it. If Rhymefang's hidden, he's not reacting. We're somewhat hidden. I will just stay quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a few moments later, it's just gone from sight. And
Okay.
Rhymefang never stirs. That's all that happens on your watch.
I am going to I'm going to go through, I think it's Cora. I'm going to go through her bag and get out
Hey!
the... and I can wake you up if you want. I just want the timepiece so I can track the time.
Oh, okay. I won't wake up then.
Otherwise, I won't wake up.
If you're
How
trying
rude.
to avoid waking her, yeah, just sleight of hand it to see if you wake her or not.
What's this going against? Her passive perception -5 or something?
I think it's half her passive perception.
Is it?
Yeah, it's definitely some massive negative when
Yeah.
you're asleep.
So let's have a look. Yeah, she does not
matter
wake.
if
She does not wake.
Stealthy as fuck.
What else do
So,
I steal while I'm here?
Well, my passive perception is 17, so...
Yeah,
Yeah, but you're asleep.
half because you're asleep, and you got
I know, but I
21.
thought that was pretty damn good anyway.
It's
Yeah.
pretty good. My passive perception is 16, but I'm really terrible at rolling. So I'm going to watch the time, and I'm going to go 6 hours so that everybody else has had a full sleep.
So you will not recover. You will not get the benefit of a long rest then, because you had 2 hours sleep.
That's silly.
Okay.
Wait, go to bed and get Ez to watch for a while.
But I can't see in the dark, so it means I have to wake you.
Didn't you cast that vision?
No, but the
for
thing is,
3
if it-
people?
No, it's already run out. So it ran out at the end of Halvor's watch.
So it's an extra one for that. Oh.
And now I'm into 3rd level spells. So this is why I was saying me sleep the longest so that I can get my spell slots back, but I was woken up. So I will wait. I'll give it 4 hours and then I'll wake Cora.
Wait, Rhymefang up.
I'll wake Cora because she can see in the dark.
Fine.
So unless you're sleeping in extra, you won't get a long rest. Are you
Me?
wanting to extend? No, Bartandalis. Because there's only 4 hours left, isn't there? So you'll only have had 6 hours total. So unless you want to stick around and make up some extra time sleeping, it'll be everybody except Barty gets a long rest.
Well, it'll have to be that because
Yeah?
two of the other people can't see in the dark, so they might as well
that's
not have a watch.
That's absolutely fine. I didn't want to tell you afterwards.
I'd rather us go 2 hours with no one on watch than have you not asleep.
Yeah, me too.
No, but I would sooner everybody else be awake while I sleep for another 2 hours.
That's fine, we'll do that then.
Yeah. Okay. So
We'll stay longer and have extra sleep.
Okay. I will. Oh, but Cora's still the only person that can see. There's only me and Cora that can see at the moment in the dark.
Hey. Specifics of long rests. A long rest is a period of extended downtime at least 8 hours long, during which a character sleeps or performs light activity or standing watch for no more than 2 hours. So 6 hours sleep, 2 hours watch counts as a
There
long
we
rest.
go. Happy days.
Which is what I've had. Yay.
Okay.
We were never talking about you, Cora. We were talking about
No, but
Bartandalis.
Halvor's had 2, Barty's been up for 4, so then if I'm up for then if I watch for 2, then I've had a long rest.
Okay.
So it's
cool.
fine.
We'll do that then. Yeah.
Okay.
So then I need another 2 hours sleep, basically. So I've only had 2 hours sleep.
That's fine. I can watch for another 2 hours.
Cool.
Okay, so Cora, make me your perception check.
Oh, that was poor.
Okay.
Oh shit! 1 second.
The dice has been rolled now.
No, it's nothing to do with that.
Cool.
Nothing to do with that. It is 1 second. So the tiny hut only lasts for 8 hours.
Oh.
So what was that? So that was 4 hours of Halvor, 2 hours of you. So what? Halfway through this watch, unless you were re-upping it.
I mean, I would have to get out of it to re-up it anyway.
Oh my god, why are you making such a meal of this?
I know. Fucking hell. It's the worst sleep.
While I'm asleep,
it just goes up.
It fucking disappears then.
The snow, like an inch of snow.
Yeah,
just goes...
literally just falls on top of everybody and wakes me up. There we go. That's what happens. Sorry for being specific and remembering that my fucking spell has a duration.
Is it not like the tower that specifies, hey, while you're in there... Is it like the tower says while you're in there, you can just go... Because I'm sure, I know obviously it's one person's ruling, but I'm sure the Mighty Nine, when their ship had a hole in and they were taking water, I mean, that weird ram the hut into the hole in the hull, I'm sure he was just able to redo it in the same location without, like, displacing people. I'm happy to rule it, but you can extend it. Because what fun gameplay do you get by everybody step out, poof, there we go, get back in.
Okay.
I would obviously ask you to not be a dickhead if we ever got into a situation where it's like, hang on, but we can outlast it. We can just stay in here and make good berries until it dies of old age.
Wait, well, let's not get so hasty now. That sounds like a great idea.
Okay, in that case, I will tick off another 3rd level spell to cast Tiny Hut again.
Yeah.
Before I go back to sleep. There we go.
Okay. As much as I would love to have snow suddenly fall onto you all.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's not distract from Cora's Nat 1.
No, I think we should distract from that, actually. What's that? Oh, it's Rhymefang. Look.
Cora.
No.
Your watch passes uneventfully.
Of course it did. I didn't see a fucking thing.
And yeah, nothing happens. And your period of watch comes to an end.
I will... Well, so does that mean that everyone's had their full rest by now, or does Bart still need the 2 hours?
I still need 2.
Okay, in that case, I will gently rouse the others and indicate for them to be quiet, and we'll start packing up, so as soon as Barty's awake, we're ready to head off.
Okay. Anything that any of you want to do during those last 2 hours before he is aroused?
I check on Rhymefang, and then I suppose I'm just going to also be keeping watch whilst we wait for bartenders to catch up.
Okay.
Maybe we'll have a snack or something. Have some rations.
Sure. Couple more hours pass while Tandalus awakens.
Oh, morning, all.
Morning. Ready to get going?
I don't know, DM. Did we get a long rest?
You did.
Huzzah. I take it nobody saw anything in the night.
Nope, not a thing.
Nope, all quiet.
Rhymefang didn't stir either, which means hopefully there was nothing to see.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Although now he's going crazy.
He's had a bath, doing his zoomies.
How thick is the snow on our thing now?
On your roof?
Yeah.
I would say it wasn't a new dome, it just extended it, so it kept piling up. So I would say you've got about 4 inches of snow over it.
I say, all right, everyone, get your hoods up. It's going to be a bit of a snow shower when this thing goes.
Do you want me to start making sure that we're making our way stealthily again?
I mean, she can cast in this hut, so yeah.
I assume that once it disappears, or once you make it go away, that will extend with us, will it?
Yeah.
You
are stealthy inside the dome, but as soon as you step out, you leave tennis racket free. Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, yeah, I think we might as well get at least an hour's worth out of it, don't you think? To start the day.
So.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, same story again, Cora.
What's that?
Make me do a +10 advantageous stealth save. Stealth throw.
Oh, yeah.
Stealth
So
throw,
cool.
stealth check. Fuck. And yes, you are continuing down the path towards the Selenka.
What's
I
that big
don't know what that is. Oh, weirdly, I think... Yeah, that's the remnant. One thing I want to just check. Cora. Yeah.
Yes?
As you start to head away out from the path towards the descent back down, you see a set of prints heading back up the path the way you were yesterday, looking to be a number of hours old. It looks to be what you recognise as a large set of goat prints.
Goat! Have you got something you'd like to share with the group, Barthandler?
It's the one that I've been referencing the entire campaign that isn't in this campaign because Harris was like, nah, there's a big stupid fucking goat in the Selenka Pass. It's ridiculous. I'm not going to have it. And now he's got it, guys. Now he's got the goat.
Yeah,
now we
it's gone
run.
past us, it's fine.
Yeah, he just comes barreling down. He's having a run up. That's what he's doing. You thought Exathanta was bad. This goat's the worst.
But yeah, it looks like that heads up away, and you see no signs where it's passed out of sight up the path.
We keep on going.
So I'm going to cast thingy as well. Detect magic as we inside the hut. Sorry.
Okay.
Can I ask if on our way down I've noticed any other tracks that might have been human tracks?
If you want to look for that, make me a survival check.
Ooh.
You do, Cora, find a single set every so often it just kind of gets lost from patch to patch, but consistently you find within a day or two, in areas where the snow doesn't pile up too much, of what looks to be a couple of days old boot prints heading down.
Oh.
Being extremely familiar with Harris, can I ask whether or not they would fit with shoes his size? I mean, that was a good throw, come on.
Sure. They are of a comparable size to a human male.
And they were lone prints, there was no others.
They were lone prints.
Okay.
Every so often, every third step, there's a talon print. Ah!
Oh.
There's a tail dragging between the two prints.
So yeah, how long has passed without a trace? An hour?
Yeah.
As you feel the magic wearing off and you know you're a couple hours away from the bridge, are you going to re-up it or just going to continue without the stealth?
I mean, continue without the stealth. We just needed it more so we could try and sleep somewhere.
Yeah, that's true.
If he's gonna be at the bridge, he's gonna be waiting for us anyway.
He knows where we're going.
Might be an idea to try and cast it just before we get to the bridge. At least that way, if we encounter someone, we might get the drop on them.
That's true. Yes, maybe the hour and 50 minutes between now and the bridge, we will go okay.
Okay then. So you continue. What sort of do you have any light sources on, or do you just have Angelo and dark vision?
No light sources, just dark vision. I've not got Angelo on. No way.
Okay.
Worst fucking stealth ever.
Can you? In fact, no. I'll do it on this map then. So yes, let me load the Selenka Pass. It's a big map. When it loads, I've got it paused. If you can use the vision macro to adjust your vision to dark vision, those of you who have it.
I will ask Calvo to do that.
You don't have to, because you always have the dark vision.
Yay.
The darkest of the visions.
Yes. In fact, looking at the map, it's already applied to you, Cora. In fact, I can do it while you're loading. So what's the dark vision? 60 foot, is it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And Bartandalus has it, and Halvor has it.
Yeah, and Esmeralda.
Yeah.
Esmeralda can see everywhere anyway.
Pretty much, because I control her. Dim vision, 60. Has vision. Okay. Wow, this is taking a moment to load, isn't it? To be fair, I think this is by far the largest map in the largest map image, because of all the shite that I advise everybody else in my Foundry video. What you want to do, guys, is crop this map and remove this and this and this. And I don't fucking do it myself. Smash that like button, guys. Not once have I said that on a video. Because I might be a cunt, but I'm not that sort of cunt. Ring that bell. Okay, Bartandalus is on it.
I am. I have hit.
Cora's on it.
Token vision.
I just said I'd set it for you. You've now.
I've not. I didn't do it. I started doing it, and then you said you've done it, so I've not.
Yeah. Oh, you said I'll hit my token vision. You said.
I said I will hit my token vision,
Oh.
and then you said I've already done it. I'm like, ugh.
What? Why is Halvor taking?
Oh, okay. DM.
Man.
There's some really fucky things.
Yeah, I see it. How annoying! But you don't know that.
No, I don't. I don't know this. That is just fucking Foundry to a T sometimes.
Yeah. As soon as you made that noise, I clicked on you and panned and was like,
Yeah.
Don't worry, it couldn't have happened to a better player. Did anybody else see anything?
No.
I was still struggling to try and get my camera straight.
Okay. So yeah, you pass the bridge, you head further down the Selenka. So yes, you have your dark vision. Are we all on the map now?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And as you approach, Cora...
I'm gonna. Can I bend over?
Yeah.
I say, I'm just gonna tie my shoelace. You all go ahead. I'll catch you up.
Alarm bells ringing.
No, the characters have no concerns. But presuming we are heading down, Cora, when you are all at about here, Cora Lightfoot,
Hello.
you suddenly begin to hear. Where is it? I had something somewhere, and now I seem to have lost it.
Are you not letting us approach in any other way?
Would you have changed how you were going to approach?
Well, I did say he might be waiting for us at the bridge. So I feel like we should, Cora has Norris.
We were going to
example.
do stealth, weren't we?
Yeah. So we are approaching with the stealth still applied.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to metagame. I'm saying, don't just throw us.
No. Well, what if?
Do you want me to spellbook and do
hold
my?
on,
Well, I will let
folks.
Cora.
Let me finish what I was going to say, because when you get within a certain range, Cora, you begin to hear from your... Oh, not that one. But you begin to hear a noise coming from your axe.
Ooh.
Oh.
Of warning.
Hey guys, I think the Axe of Warning's giving us a warning.
Yeah, the axe of warning goes, "Watch out! Watch out!" Very loudly.
Well, time to approach this stealthily then, I guess.
I will pass without a traces again.
Okay. Pop another one off. And we're at a point now where it is individual stealth checks.
Sure.
If you're wanting to head anywhere.
Even though we're all going together?
Yeah, because that's summarising, fields. We're in a specific location now. You might all be going to different areas. Yeah, it is more individual now. It should have really been individual before, but it would not have been fun or satisfying to do several rolls down a mountain of individuals.
Okay, well, I think that because this is such an obvious way to go in, that Cora wouldn't choose to go this way in because we think this is a place that he's likely to be waiting for us.
Okay.
So I'm going to try and go to the... Because this is all like a big cliff down here, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
So,
Each of these lines of arrows represents a 100-foot drop. So even just, these heading down, yeah, that's 500-foot drop. It is death. In fact, and even with your dark vision, that's what it really frustrates me with how our campaign is. There's no way to justifiably do this with Foundry. With darkness, I was so tempted to near enough crop this bridge and the gatehouses and have you just do it on like a swirling black background, because you can't see the cliffs. You certainly can't see the river. It should be the freakiest fucking thing, this. It's like, because it's just a bridge stretching out into the darkness with black above, black below.
but I can inch forward knowing that my feet are on solid ground, so I can see at least
yeah, your dark
around the
vision.
corner.
You'd certainly see that the edge is there. And you'd see, 60 foot down before just this black moor. So Cora,
I would come this way,
as
to the edge.
you edge forward, let me describe the scene to you. The bridge seems to have been filled with barricades and sharpened stakes and piles of crates, making sort of a set of barricades and obstacles. You see an undead figure wielding a bow that has a smouldering flame at the tip. And as you peek out in that direction, you see Rahadin put a hand on its shoulder and just point it over towards you.
So he's seen me.
He has seen you. Between them, you also see a large pole set on the bridge, to which is lashed a very bloody and gaunt, weary-looking figure that from this distance you are able to recognize as a heavily injured Father Petrovich.
I saw him before and I thought he'd betrayed us.
He seems to be chained or tied to a post.
Having obviously been spotted, I am going to very quickly make my way back to the others and convey the same information of what I have seen to them.
How many were there? What are we facing, numbers-wise?
Well, I don't know, because I can't go back to tell you, but all I can see is 3, but I'm sure there must be more.
So she only saw Rahadin, the
undead thing, and Father Petrovich is all I've seen.
All right.
It's not just them, though. There's the barricades. They've clearly put up defenses. They're ready for us.
Well, maybe now's the time to summon some owls and have them drop them off the bridge.
Or summon some owls and get them to take us to the other side of the bridge.
Well, that doesn't help us rescue Father Petrovich.
I would put it, guys, that it's very windy.
It's always windy when I want my owl.
It's not. I told you there will be a couple of points where it will be a bit bullshitty to fly over. This is one of those points.
What about being carried by some giant spiders along the bottom of the bridge, underneath the bridge?
Well,
Heading
Radin can do
500 feet down into who knows
Underneath
what.
the bridge, they can walk upside down.
Sorry. I thought you meant crawling all the way to the floor of the valley and crossing over and then crawling over. So yeah, I get what you mean. You meant going under the bridge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's do this. If anyone has any preparations, then do them now, and then we get ready. Because there's no way we can leave Father Petrovich, is there?
I mean...
No is the
You
answer.
cold bitch.
I've not seen him in 6 months, I don't care.
It's not part of my backstory.
Oh, come on
wait,
now.
and Harris is there too.
Wait, we must stop them.
I will cast. Oh no, I won't. Fuck me. Okay.
This is true. I get why, but this has truly been the session so far where Bartandalis doesn't do the first thing he says he's gonna do.
That's what happens when you end up with too many fucking spells.
There is no point delaying it.
Is that what we're here shouting out?
Yeah, over wind. Any subterfuge and the father will die. Slowly.
Come on then, guys. Time to go. And when it's unpaused, I'll approach.
Sure. Same.
Well, okay, I've unpaused it.
I will precast Bless using one of my named Yadias.
That's the no slot, isn't it?
You only get it for a minute, though, right?
Yeah.
If he talks to us for more than a minute, then it doesn't.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, he is a bit of a talker as well. All right then. Hold off for a second. He makes a good point.
So,
We're not
you
going.
don't want to go underneath the bridge?
I mean, there's no subterfuge. I mean, I can. I've got spider climb, but
see ya.
I've got spiders, so
he's saying no subterfuge. Let's just see what the fuck he
not
wants.
subterfuge. I'm just going under a bridge.
Sure.
Ez, stick with me. Reimfang. You stand. I tell him to, I don't know, wait here for now.
And he will.
Caspian is going to stay there.
Okay. Do you give him any instructions on what you'd like him to do if it turns to violence? Otherwise, I'll be deciding. Delayed cast fireball.
I'm going to step to one side. Fuck me, hold on. Oh, do I have to cast Strawberry Man? 1 second. Actually, keep down, keep quiet, keep out of sight. Is that easy enough instructions?
It is. I will then. I could help if you need.
Can you see anything?
No, but
Well, if anybody gets lit up and then you can, then it's a different story.
okay. He will sanctuary himself.
Okay. I will walk in Halvor.
I'd like. Are you coming up by my side? If not, then I'd like Ez to be with me because she's more useful to have.
Is she?
Up to you, Barthandanis. Are you stepping next to Halvor?
If Halvor wants me to be behind him, I'll be behind him. If he wants Ez up on his side.
Yes, I prefer that.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
planning on sticking behind to defend the boy and the wolf and a little bit of Barty too.
I'll keep a space between myself and these 3 undead things whose icons I definitely don't recognize.
Yeah. So yeah, Rahadin stands, feet sort of apart, almost like they're sort of standing at ease. You see the thumb of his left hand just idly on the hilt of his, sort of stroking the hilt of his falchion, his scimitar. It changes every time,
Sure.
which is still sheathed, and he does not have a smile on his face for you this time, Halvor. You were away a while up the mountain.
Oh, have you been waiting for us all this time?
Not all of it. Did you find what you sought?
Yes and no. It's a long story. It's been a long time.
It has indeed.
Last time we saw you, where was it now?
It
Right.
was here.
You running away. That's what it was. Good to see you again, Rahadin.
Radin cast Fireball.
He just gives a slight smile. We've been discussing you and your activities, the father and I. And he just gives a slap out to the right and gives a blow to Father Petrovich's side, and you hear Halvor crack and just as the barely conscious figure just sort of slumps forward a bit, but has the chain or whatever cord is around his neck sort of forces him back up to a standing position. A great deal of information about your actions in Vallaki. And your eventual goals. What? What are you saying?
And you dragged the poor father all the way up here.
Indeed.
Why?
I shan't be explaining it to you. Fire! And with that, can everybody please roll initiative? You are not able to be surprised by the virtue of the axe. So we're just going to call it initiative.
and the 10-minute monologue.
Let me just make sure I've got you all. Yes. God, you weren't even in combat yet, guys.
Oh, sorry. Good. Oh no, it still got me. Shit. Ooh, whites are they?
Who'd have thunk?
Dun, dun, dun. Good luck, Alva.
Thank you. Not that I'll need it.
Just turn down the howling of the wind somewhat. And turn up the playlist music. So. Can you see the whites in the combat tracker?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, excellent. So, Cora, you're up first.
Cora would like to
In fact,
cast.
sorry, one sec. Sorry. It's bloody doing that thing where it thinks it was saying combat as last time for some reason. There we go. I'm not restarting mobile combat. Now it's on Cora. So, yes.
Spike growth, please.
Okay. Cast it and show me where you're dropping it.
Drop it where it's hot. All over Halvor, right in his face.
No, he's not including it. Just out. Yep, that is my action, and I'm going to make sure that I can keep the kiddo in as well. So I'm going to take a slight sidestep just so I can see him and go back one as well.
What the fuck's that light?
That's the moonlight that revealed it to you before. So that was there last time, just so it... Oh, in fact, no, it isn't, is it? That was there last time, so I could shove a rock off. Okay, so that was your action, Cora. Then what was the next thing from you?
I've just moved slightly so I can see either side of the wall and make sure that I can keep Caspin and the edges of the wall within my sights.
Okay. Is that you?
Yep, that's me.
Okay. The whites begin to fire their arrows. This first one seemingly fixed on Esmeralda.
Now, given that creatures count as cover and it is behind a ton of barricades, does it have a mind? Is she considered to have cover?
Partial. I'll give it a -2. Not that it matters. Weirdly, the effect came up for me before the... Oh, let me just check. Yeah, she had been healed. Excellent. So the first arrow goes flying over, hits her hard. It shoots again with rapid speed, also at a -2. Fuck off. Oh, right, the effect came up again. The spell, I thought it critted twice. But no, second one is normal. That's all from that one. Halvor, it's you.
What's her AC?
Ez's AC is...
Probably 17, I imagine.
17, yeah.
Ah, Ez.
Halvor grits his teeth and undergoes a surge of adrenaline.
You're gonna go through the growth?
Hell yeah, I am.
Jump over some of it. Standing jump and then keep running.
Let me just check that I've got the right active effects. Okay, and I'm going to head in, and that's 1, 2, 3 spaces, which is 6d4 of spiky damage.
Do I need to do some rolling?
Yes. 64.
Why have you paused, DM?
Yeah. Halvor, you stride forward. Do the 64 damage, yeah? 17 damage to Halvor.
Why trying to kill him, Cora?
Because of my fantastic raging, so
I was
I'll
there
apply
before he
that.
was.
Bartandalus and Cora, you see Halvor stride forward over this spike growth, weapon drawn, and then as he steps to Rahadin, he just vanishes through the floor. And as your eyes process this, the illusion covering the hole in the bridge that I really thought that Bartandalus would notice the little graphic effect on immediately.
No.
As this bridge was heavily damaged last time you were here, and Halvor, you're going to fall 500 feet.
He's going to start falling 500 feet.
Yeah, it takes 2 turns. But yeah, so look at you. So you just disappear. Let me remove you to the side, and remove the damaged segment. So yeah, Halvor, you are in a fall.
We should have done fucking spiders underneath the bridge.
Halvor, make me... Oh, you don't have the suns. You have dark vision, don't you?
I do.
Make me a perception check with disadvantage, DC 14. I've sent you a DM, Halvor. Okay. Any reaction you are taking whilst you're falling, Halvor?
Shit!
Reaction to not 4?
At the end of your next turn, you will hit the bottom.
Oh, thanks. This has been a fun turn.
Why is it? What?
Is it still so windy I can't get owls?
At the end of his next turn, so he's fallen it in 6 seconds.
No, in 12. So he started fall. He's began the fall and fallen.
He moved there. Okay.
I mean,
been
you
so
fall
much
so fast that
Yeah.
it would take that amount of time.
Okay. Well, there's nothing I can do then. You're done.
Yep.
Rahadin steps back. Roll 1 tile of movement for him, Cora. Okay. Mark that off. The next white, the white at the front, is going to fire at Esmeralda. He leans around, well, through his little barricade and fires twice. The second one, actually, he's going to fire the second one off to Bartandalis.
-2.
Go on, why for him?
Which? Oh, sorry. Oh, the one in front of.
Yeah, the frontmost one. Yeah.
Okay, so the barricades in front of him don't give him cover.
No, because he's shooting through the barricade. He's shooting through his barricades. He's like ducking down. But the one back here had to shoot through a number of people. Yeah.
Okay.
What the hell was that noise? Oh, a subscriber makes a different noise. Anything you're doing about it before he fires at you, Barty?
No. If he hits me, I'm gonna throw shield up.
He does not.
Off my shield. Get out of town. Hey, is my shield even equipped at the moment? What the fuck's this shit?
If your AC is currently 18, then it must be, yeah.
No,
You're
because
only AC 20, are you?
yeah, because I get 25 with my shield.
Yeah.
Yes, I've got fifth. What is it? Dex plus, because I've got my half plate armor, which is 15 AC.
Is Halvor testing out the calculation of what he thinks is going to happen?
I just
Halvor
having a think.
privately rolled some dice.
Sorry, no, it goes to 23 when I hit shield. Sorry, my bad.
Okay. Rhymefang is up. He will obey the instruction he was given and hang fire. Esmeralda. Have on! Esmeralda is going to step up to the edge of the spike growth and is going to cast Firebolt at the first white.
Why do these motherfuckers keep standing in front of me? Why is she not casting lightning when there's 2 of them in front of her?
Having cast the spell, she will get out of Bartandalis' way if she senses that he does not want to be blocked.
I don't want to be fucking blocked.
Next up is the white, who's going to fire twice at Bartandalis. Miss. And... my god, that dice really ricocheted around. A miss and miss.
We like these misses.
Yeah, next up, Bartandalis.
So you're saying that Halvor is going to hit the deck at the end of his next turn?
Yes. So he is
How far
about
down does that mean he is
250 down at the moment.
There's no way I can catch him. There's not a chance. Even with Blink, even with Misty Step and Fly, I can't catch him. So I will have to hope that he fell and grabbed on something. I can't see him now, and I'm going to. I'm going to lightning bolt down here. No, I'm not. Fuck it. Now that everybody's cleared out and he's stepped away from Father Petrovich, you're all having a fucking fireball. Fireball.
Where are you casting fireball?
It's going to be behind Rahadin.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay, there we go.
That was the exact second that I was about to say something. Before the damage is applied. Oh my god, it's prompting all of the rolls. I just need to check something. Ah! Dice, no! Oh god, it did it. We need to see if that spell works first.
Okay.
Can you please make me a DC... Oh, what is the DC? Where is the DC? DC 16. What the fuck? Why would it show up? I don't know what's wrong with this fucking sheet, sorry.
What the fuck?
Oh, it's your... Yeah, right. That's why I couldn't work out what the DC is. Can you make me a DC 16 intelligence saving throw?
No, for 1 second.
Oh, in fact, what level is Fireball?
3.
Oh, okay.
Is somebody trying to counterspell it? Because I'm going to try and counterspell the fucking counterspell.
Okay. Do you have to be able to see the person to do that?
I don't believe you do, which is I was just
So
trying
you
to
just feel... Yeah, so you just feel like that pluck of the magic trying to be taken.
Just let me double check. Yeah, it doesn't say. It just says you attempt to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell. So it doesn't say that I have to see them. It just gives me a range. It gives me a range of 60 feet. That's what counterspell is. So unless this person is casting further than I can cast,
they are, in terms of distance. Let me just. I think it is more than 60 feet, but they are casting it at.
Oh, so they can cast counterspell further than it's.
Yes.
Okay. Although it's still okay.
Yes, they are over 60 feet away.
Then I cannot counterspell them, so I have to try and. Oh well, then I can't. Yes. Oh no. Hold on. I cast. I cast it at level 6 though, so it's a level 6 spell.
Okay. So let's have a look. So yeah, Oh, I'm trying to work out how that would work then. So their DC is higher. They're still so they need to make the save now, don't they? Oh my god, this is the session of
hold on, wait.
Complicated.
Okay, so if they are casting counterspell, then the DC equals 10 plus the spell's level, so they have to do it as a level DC 16 is what they have to beat.
Okay. Let me have a look.
So it's a spellcasting ability, yeah.
So they need to make it an int check of what?
DC 16.
Oh, it fucking brought it up. I was trying to do it. I deliberately didn't do it from the sheet. That's really annoying. So yes, your spell is...
And then I see her waving. Okay.
That was, yeah. Sorry about I got a bit convoluted there. I just said it a second too late as you fired it. That looks like that's been undone. And so, yeah, as you go to fire that fireball off, the spell actually shoots out and careens down the bridge, but then at the last moment, it just suddenly, like when you see these, I know it's a very different sort of setting, when you see these missiles that are pulled away by the flares, it just zooms off into the shadow next to the bridge, and you see it erupt off in the darkness. And as you look to see what has happened, behind where the fireball was headed, you see stood on top of the gatehouse, Ludmilla.
As in over this way?
As in... Oh, this was actually... No, you wouldn't see with your dark vision. You don't see Ludmilla.
Well, as the fireball was going...
Yeah,
I see a glimmer up there.
Absolutely. A Ludmilla-shaped glimmer around there. Anything else from you?
I visibly shit in my pants. And I will say, back up! Ludmilla's here. And look at my hands, and I am going to try and... Oh, I'm paused.
Sorry. Cora, I didn't reply to something you said earlier as well. You could fly an owl down to grab Halvor. It's just... I
can fly an owl.
Well, it's one of... Like I said before, I don't want... Yeah, it wouldn't catch him, but I don't want you to skip encounters, but within the encounter, yes. We could manage short bursts of flight. We just couldn't fly for miles and miles.
Alright, so an owl could reach Halvor?
Well, no,
I mean,
can only go 60
maybe not
at a time.
before... Yeah, not before he hits the floor. I mean, in terms of...
I can bring his mangled body back, you mean?
Sure. Okay. Then
So you're moving where you...
I'm backing the fuck up. Rip Ez.
Okay. Father Petrovich. So... Get away! Get away! It's a trap! Is all... didn't roll Ludmilla. Well, she's not in this round anyway, then. That is all he is going to do. Top of the round. Oh, go on, sorry.
I'll tell Esmeralda, get out! Back up!
Okay. Cora, it's you.
Oh, God. How does this bridge work? Is it literally...
You can travel from one side to the other to cross an expanse of open space or water.
Thanks, that was helpful.
Go on.
I more meant, is as soon as the bridge starts, they're just like a chasmous drop, or is there like a...
Well, between here and there is 100 feet down. It very quickly, because it's not some like gradual slope down. There is no running or sliding down. It is classed as... When you consider that between... If I can just drag you out. If you consider that between that, 5 foot in that direction is 100 foot down. So it's still 5 foot per tower, but it's 100 foot drop. It is like sheer cliff. I don't know which one of those two you were in, sorry.
I was there. Okay. If I jump off the square one in front of Ez, am I going to be in line with where Halvor? Like, will I just fall down at that point?
Yeah, Halvor fell here. Oops, sorry, here.
My theory is, if I jump and fall off the edge of this bridge, and then when in mid-fall cast my owls...
You won't get that.
Is there a chance of them being cast in front of him and they can use it to fly?
It's going to sound daft. What is the cast range on owls? Because you
I think it's 60.
The casting range is 60 feet, so they wouldn't be able to get there if she casts from the bridge. But if she jumps and falls for several seconds...
She'd be falling at the same speed that Halvor's falling at.
Yeah.
And then cast
Yeah, but this is a turn-based game, bartenders. I'm frozen in time until my turn.
I am going to make the owls do a DC 12 dex check for them to successfully pluck a falling person reaching terminal velocity out the air. Which I don't think for a dex-based creature, I don't think is overly harsh one. So you're basically saying if you run to here and if you anime leap down after him, and then at the end of those 6 seconds you cast the owls ahead and command them to grab. I suppose you can command multiple owls to grab you. If it's fucking messy, at least it gets it done. Is that what you're saying you want to do?
That was the only way I see Halvor being saved here. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Holy shit.
I was like, hey, cast them underneath him. I was like, they're just going to take fall damage and then going to disappear underneath him.
Well,
It's
all
too
of them
far.
under him, and he goes for like a series of like canopies, each one slowing his fall. Okay, so Cora is moving. So that's 30 foot. You are then dropping. You're just dropping off, which is crazy ballsy.
No, let's not imagine she just steps off. She dives head first down.
Well, yeah,
like she's
I imagine
like
everyone
Superman.
everyone having seen him passed through, that illusion would have faded. Cora, make me a perception check with disadvantage as you go.
It was a trick, Halvor's still there.
Ask Halvor if he hasn't already told you to tell you the thing that I DM'd to him.
He's
So,
not told me.
so cast your conjure animals. Are you going for 8 owls?
Yes, I'm going for 8 owls.
Okay. So let me add these owls into the tracker. So you're casting that 60 foot ahead, and you are wanting what, 4 to try and grab Halvor, 4 to try and grab you?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
however many of them successfully go before me, really.
Well, yeah, as I don't know how many are going to go before,
That's a
I'm going to
good point, yeah.
get one to get them to focus on catching Halvor, and then when he's been caught, catch me, because there'll be ones between me and him.
I mean,
So, 2 of them get to try.
yeah. That makes sense. That level of instruction would require a otherworldly level of insight and intellect and quantum brain power from Cora. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Okay, so that's all you can do for now.
I mean, I think that's enough, to be fair.
Yeah.
The spike growth would disappear as well.
Oh yes, it would. As Cora runs and dives, Rahadin calls out, "Now! She's trying owls!"
No, I'm not.
Oh man! Oh, but can it get a... If you're that far distance down, hold on, what's the range on this? I don't know.
No, I've gone too far.
Fuck off. 100.
How far did she fall?
Well, so you fell 200... She's about 200 feet down, because she's 10 foot of movement more than you did before she fell down. Fucking maths papers have got nothing on D&D. So in that case, it's going to go for Ez instead. -2, obviously. Misses. And... misses. Giant Owl number 1 attempts to grab Halvor. What did I say it was going to be? DC 14?
No, like DC 3.
Fuck off. What was it? DC 14 I said? I think it was.
I thought it was 12.
Did I? Okay.
Let us know.
First
chat.
one.
Yes, 12! Yes, woo!
Plucks Halvor. Couple seconds of just struggling as he, to pull him back up, but then it does manage to. Halvor is... Let me just demonstrate how fabulous this module is. I will highlight both Halvor and the owl. Right
And
click.
the owl mounts me.
Mount.
Oh, I'm so mounted.
He is mounted. You don't have your own movements at the moment, Halvor. You rely on the movement of the owl. The next owl is going to attempt to grab Cora.
Cora's such a hero.
DC 12. Manages to grab her.
My owls are awesome!
That is some impressive shit. What will your instructions to the rest of the owls be?
Defend our friends.
Okay, and what do you want these two to do with you in terms of movement? Because this owl has grabbed you, and it now... So, Halvor's as well, actually. They both have movement. What would you have wanted them to do with the rest of their movement? To start heading back up?
Away from Ludmilla!
Yeah, to take us to the other side of the bridge, I suppose.
As in the side you came from, or the side that you're heading to?
No, the opposite side.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Halvor, you are grabbed. You are clung to the owl. Is there anything that you're able to do in this situation other than worry about all the shepherd's pie in your knickers?
I dodged.
You dodge.
You wuss. I jumped off a bridge for you, come on.
There's nothing I can do.
Have you not got an arrow and bow and arrow, no?
Not equipped. I'm
Ugh.
holding a shield and an axe. I can't just throw them off the cliff in order to get my bow out.
You suck.
Thanks.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the dodge action from
Dodge
Halvor.
action.
Okay. Rahadin is going to hold his action. He's going to ready an action, rather. This white is going to take aim at Cora. As
Hiding
they
behind
rise
Halvor
up
though, right?
on the as they rise on the owls, and he is going to
Is he
take...
stepping to the other side of the bridge?
He is. So
God.
he is shooting twice at you, Cora. First one misses, this arrow just...
It's very
Goes over your
difficult to
shoulder.
hit me. I'm rising up and down like hell. Every time the wings beat on this owl, I'm going up and down. Oh, thank God.
Okay. Rhymefang remains in his position as instructed.
Goddamn Rhymefang.
I mean, that's about all I want him to be doing right now. He's doing a protect. He's a good boy.
Esmeralda
Lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt.
steps out.
Why is she going all the way over there?
Always cutting a
It's
bit
got like a
Indian.
one.
You get so excited.
It's because she tried to make our NPCs do the stupidest shit so that they die. Why was she? She's got a 120-foot range in it. Why is she going like point blank near the fucking gap to attack them? When I've said get back.
Okay then. Ez steps back and she is going to firebolt at a white.
So she's not using a lightning bolt.
So have you told her to lightning bolt and you want her to lightning bolt?
I mean, I'm just going off what mine and Halvor's tactics would be. Esmeralda could go, I've got 3 of these in a line, I will just attack one of them. Who knows?
She is going to lightning bolt for now. To firebolt for now. That's actually quite big damage on it. This white is going to step out and move there out of sight. Okay, what was the instruction to your owls specifically, Cora?
The ones that aren't holding us, or the ones that are holding us?
The ones that are not.
The ones that are not, to defend our friends, basically.
As in, provide defense to Bartandalus.
Well, if something's
Caston,
attacking them, then they will attack whatever's attacking our friends.
Okay, so they will come up and around. So looking at the map, are you happy with that as a...
I can't see.
Oh yeah, of course. As a defensive matrix, Cora, if I just drag you up here. Obviously not including the one that you're on.
Yep, looks good.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
out there as well.
Yeah, good boys.
You were there, weren't you?
I think I was back on dry land, actually.
Halvor.
Hello.
Hold on, where's it gone? There we go. Can you please make me, as you, from where you are, you see Ludmilla stood on top of this building at the gatehouse, and she begins to move her arms and thrusts both hands out at you. Can you please make me an intelligence saving throw, DC 60? Oh, in fact, no, I can just target you with this. I should be able to.
Enemies abound.
Halvor privately rolled some dice. Do you have all your rolls set to private because of your falling calculations?
It says Halvor fails with a 9.
Yeah, it was just my saving throw.
Oh, it's weird. Okay, cool. You lose the ability to distinguish friend from foe, and you regard all creatures you see as enemies. Each time you take damage, you can repeat. And I think at the end of you're not immune to being frightened, are you? Oh, while you're
No.
no. Yeah, weirdly, it looks like that lasts until you take damage, which characters wouldn't automatically meta now. But I think you did slap the shit out of Cora before when she had this in the church, didn't you? But for now, yeah, Halvor, every creature, presumably even the owl you're on, is an enemy.
Oh man.
And then she will move round to the other side. Bartandalus, it's you.
Okay. I am being sneaky Bartin, knowing that Ludmilla's out there somewhere. I step to one side, I cast Fireball, and I hold it, which is something that you can 100% do.
Yeah.
And once it is cast, I will step out, and I'm gonna hurl it back down that way. So all
Hey,
these.
how do you mean? Oh, sorry. I thought you meant you're holding the action. You're basically charging it up. You're trying to charge it up so that it's already done when you're... Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it's fine. I thought you were saying something else and realised, like, oh.
Sure.
So you're basically pulling the pin and holding it a few seconds.
Just so that she isn't gonna fucking fuck me.
Yeah.
Knob me.
And it's 300 foot, isn't it, Fireball? Or 120? Either way, it's the bridge.
It's the bridge, yeah. And then I step out and I can... Exit behind me. It's just...
Okay.
What's the matter?
No, nothing is the matter.
Okay.
I am... yeah, that's all going to roll.
Ooh, okay.
So, I'm not going to roll saving throws there. When the fireball goes out, it flies across and hits... why is that not showing? There you go. It lands true where you were aiming it. Are you staying to watch it Barthandelus?
No, God, no. I'm fucking stepping.
Okay.
Stepping back out.
You.
Can I just? You know that it's shown us what it's hit and missed, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Which is unfortunate. Oh, those. Oh, well, it shouldn't have. That's annoying because they are actually not damaged by it.
I'm presuming they are under the bridge.
Yes.
Okay. God, man, I've like got some fucking precognition going on with this fucking session.
Yeah. You fire it off, and you suddenly hear a much bigger noise than you expected. Cora and Halvor, you see this fireball go off, and then you just see every set of crates just go off in a much bigger explosion, and there's a phenomenal explosion as all of the crates contained with some very volatile explosion goes off, and everybody on the bridge, well, the Whites, Father Lucian, and Father Petrovich.
The fireball bends around corners, so it would hit stuff under the bridge anyway. And they take half damage. The vampire spawn even on a succeed. So we shouldn't know they're there, but they would have taken damage. Oh no!
10d10, so 65 damage to everybody who. Just to save bullshit, I'm going to apply it to the saves that were made from the fireball, because it's all part of the same explosion. So.
Did by any chance you decide to go with not lightning bolt so you wouldn't trigger this explosion?
Yes. I did not. I wanted a chance for people to. No, there were various triggers I had in mind. I didn't think the group would find any sort of. And the NPC blows the bridge up.
That's true. That's fair. Okay.
So
I get it, but yeah.
Has your displeasure somewhat abated with the with the logic of why?
I get it.
Why doesn't Ed just destroy everyone?
The thing is that you lined the enemies up there. She would have done that, and you knew that it was going to do it. So
she wouldn't know if she's seen Petrovich. She wouldn't know if anybody else. Maybe a little kid is stuck behind the chest.
Sure.
Father Petrovich disappears in the explosion. Whites disappear in the explosion.
I just hear the rattle. Like, that was bigger than normal. Holy shit.
Yeah, you absolutely do. Rahadin takes... Let me have a look. That is...
I should have said the mess. Oh, shit.
That was a further... So that actually, with that going on, brings it to... Bing. Yes, there is a phenomenal explosion, and then the sound of... ominous crumbling.
Nice. Is Ez just out of it as well? Is it like blown
Ez is somehow... also, those two owls would be gone. Halvor. Even if it 19 HP, yeah, even if it fails, Halvor, your owl just snuffs from under you.
Are we high enough up that we're near it now?
It is 10d10. It's a 10d10 sphere, so you would be getting 10d10. It is a. Let's check. It is 65 foot. Yeah, you've flown up for a round, so you would.
Not. We didn't go straight up though.
No, I think you actually.
Doesn't matter. He's going to kill his own owl in a minute anyway.
That's true. I think you actually would be about 40 foot. No, I think you'd be about 40 foot below it, based on how many feet you were down when you started flying up at its movement half by its cap. Yeah, so I think you actually just snuffed that. So, as the explosion fades, and...
Is the bridge still there?
None of that shit remains. The bridge is... Why don't I delete?
Did that white survive?
That white did, I think. Can I put it back?
Wow!
I've undone too many actions.
65 hit points?
I don't think he was in range. Oh, it was the actual fireball. Oh no, it didn't trigger anything from him actually. And he wasn't in... Hold on. Oh, shit. Let me have a look. Why is it doing lines? Why is it doing cones? Oh, because I'm on the wrong menu, that's why. I'm on the wrong menu. So it was just underneath Esmeralda. 110 foot. Oh, God, yeah. He wasn't hit by the initial fireball, actually, so if he saves...
Because he might have enough HP to
yeah, he wasn't included in the... If he passes this... He does not look good, but he is not dead. Somehow. Okay.
He's just like all charred. He's all just like blackened now.
He must look rough as fucking chuff.
What, Rahadin?
Yeah.
Yeah. But then... We do...
Is shit on fire on the bridge then? Like, is like stuff lit up? Like
the bridge is now clear. That was a very big explosion.
But is there like burning rubble and shit? Like it's lit up a bit?
Is this still a bridge?
For a second or two, the wood, everything wood is just blown clear. I would say it's not any, other than the initial, the immediate afterglow, it's not any better illuminated than it was before.
There's a mushroom cloud forming above us.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's disintegrated everything.
Anything else from you, Bartandalas, after that fucking nuke you just dropped?
I feel like I've done enough.
You have destroyed the last holy man in Barovia.
He spends his bonus action being stunned.
Hold on, can I just establish? Yeah,
there is nothing.
I was responsible for killing Father Donovich, Father Petrovich, and the fucking abbot. Holy shit!
Well done, you.
For a man of Lathander,
I've killed all worshippers of Lathander. There can be only one. I am done.
Cora, you're
level up.
Off that alone.
I've fulfilled my secret quest.
On your owl, in fact, and I feel like, I know it isn't entirely raw explanation, I feel like there was enough damage and explosion and debris that illusion would also be gone. Okay, Cora, it's you. On your owl, what are you doing?
So, is the bridge still there or not?
Yeah, so the bridge is still there, but it's cracked and you hear heavy crumbling. It does not sound in a good state. But yes, it is still there.
Well, knowing my friends are on the other side, I would like to, instead of saying for the owls to defend them, say for them to pick them up and bring them to the other side of the bridge. And while they're doing so, I'm going to fire on Rahadin.
Okay.
As he's the only thing I can see.
Hits.
Fuck you, Rahadin.
As you fire, Rahadin reaches out to snatch
the
arrow out of the air.
That.
He's just stopped, even though he's got all these smouldering sort of cloak on him, and he's just watching you, sort of turning his head as you fly, and he just snatches his hand out as the first arrow comes in. He rolls. Let's have a look. Did you roll damage? Pierce. This needs to be higher than a 12. An 18.
Oh, fuck
so
you,
he grabs
Rodin.
it and he throws it back at you.
That was always going to be higher than a 12. That was 14 before the 12, before the 4.
It's true. It's a 1d10 plus his, plus a couple of things. His dex and something else. So he reduces the damage to 0.
Plus 14 dex.
He reduced it to 0 so he can throw it back and make a ranged attack against you as part of the same reaction, which he makes with proficiency. I always forget how we actually roll this. I think we always roll the attack as just his fist weapon because he's proficient with that. So let me target you. Obviously, it isn't a punch. It is just... That hits you. So we'll use the same damage that it was when you threw it. So 12 damage. Can you make me a concentration check?
No. I don't want to fall that far.
So you have to beat him, right? I'm thinking it's 10 she needs to beat with 12 damage.
Yeah,
Oh, it's 6.
so-
Yeah.
Oh no!
Cora.
And Halvor.
Oh, it deleted Cora as well.
Oh no!
Well, that's just saving around, isn't it? That Cora is...
Well,
Cora's back on. If I need to re-add you to initiative. You were top of a round, weren't you, Cora?
yeah.
Let me just... Did you just re-roll initiative, did you?
No.
Oh, don't know why it did that.
No, I'm fine with being there. I can,
How
I can
do
go
I-
again.
Why wouldn't it let me update? There we go. I was going to put you as 30 because I can't remember if anybody's above 20 or not. So you are top of the round. Let's have a look. Dismount Halvor so that...
How high up are
There we
we?
go. You are just
how long is
below
it
the
going to be
bridge.
before we
You
fall
are
again?
currently 400 feet up.
Are they
That's
going to
fine.
fall? Are they going to fall towards the cliff because they're going that direction?
Fuck me.
As it disappears. Ah!
I haven't got this parkour shit. No, they were flying up. They were heading more upward in any direction. Especially Cora, she just commanded her to start changing direction. So that was starting to wheel around. So imagine she's exactly where she is. Both are going to start falling directly down. Where have you ever... Oh, yeah, some owls got fireballed. So yeah, Cora, you make your attack. You then begin to fall.
So many regrets. No, I've not got any more actions, have I? I've done everything I can for this round. How far do I fall in this round?
I said half last time, so we'll say half again.
So I've still got another 200 foot my next go.
Yeah. Let me
Okay.
just put in here minus 300 by the end of your turn.
Oh, minus 200, you said.
Oh yeah,
Half
sorry,
of
sorry.
400
yeah,
is 200.
Yeah. I forgot, but I thought it was.
Did
forgot
Cora see figures getting lit up under the bridge?
Yes.
Did they fall off the bridge?
No.
Okay.
There we go. That's better.
At least Halvor can't kill his owl now.
Because it's already dead.
Howard just
Okay.
got attacking the rocks.
I mean, if she loses concentration, do they just fly away?
Oh shit, they don't disappear, so you're still on them.
Yeah, that's true. We've not actually fallen then.
No, they are just
They're
enemies.
just trying to kill us.
Now you've got to do
hold on, we have.
No, I'm sure they've just
That's
disappeared
interesting.
before.
When it's got to when it's got to the end, we have. Yeah, when it's got to the end, they've been wild, but we have repeatedly snuffed out in combat before. Yeah, we have the precedent that they snuff out.
Yeah.
Oh, because they were dying, surely. But I have no idea.
Yeah.
No, when I've lost concentration
No, when she
before, they've
when
stepped
she
down.
has.
Oh,
Yeah,
fair enough.
absolutely they have. Because I know you've been like, my Beth. Because otherwise, you just keep if you wanted real chaos, you just keep casting it and breaking concentration like multiple times in a room.
I mean, I've got 200 feet to fall. What do you think I'm doing my next go?
Yeah, I presumed so. Crawling round onto the bridge comes a figure. It is then going to go.
Hello, darlings.
That was his. This one is going to come over. It's going to attack Ez. Where are you, Bartandalis? No, okay, you can't see this. But no, you just can't. You see a gaunt, almost like pale green male creature come crawling at great speed around the edge onto the bridge, smouldering a bit of his hair. And it leaps towards Ez with, "For the master!"
Nobody recognised though.
No, definitely not. I don't know why the visual effect coming up on every dice roll. It goes wide twice. And then steps round. Halvor. 'Cause you're free. Free falling.
Just tries to attack me next to him while he falls.
Can't do anything, so
I Chumbawamba you.
Activate the Sun Sword. And that's about it.
Oh, you're activating the Sun Sword. Okay.
So I can attack whatever tries to rescue me.
Oh yeah, don't do that.
Oh
I
shit!
have a choice.
Of course, yeah. Shit, of course. Fucking hell. Okay.
Presumably, I don't know he's going to do that.
No, you wouldn't. Because he didn't get a check. He never demonstrated it by attacking anything, did he?
He's not trying to swing his sun sword at me, like he always does.
He's too far. He's too far away. You see another figure, Bartandalis. This one.
I can't see anything else.
I can only see. You probably can't when it gets to be. Yeah.
Oh, did that one back up after it had attacked?
The other one, well, if you don't see where it is, you didn't see where it went. But it is still in play, very much.
Oh, I just saw that one was there, and then there's another one there. So okay,
yeah,
it just moved. It moved around. Okay.
Yeah. So this is a more feminine-looking one. This also lashes out at Ez. It hits, but it is going to forego damage to force Ez into a grapple. And you hear, "Let me take a bite of you, my dear." Somehow does not manage to clamp it down on her neck.
Good. Good, yes, this is what we want. Yes.
Rahadin is going to withdraw.
Pussy!
In fact, he's going to do that. Rhymefang has been instructed to stay, but hearing all these explosions and cries, it looks to you and growls, Bartandalis.
I look at it and go get him!
And despite not knowing... In fact, something I was thinking before. Make me an intelligence check, please, Bartandalis. DC 15.
Intelligence check. DC 15.
He's got a plus 15 to intelligence.
If only.
Fucking me. Okay. Yeah.
I do not know this language.
The
I do not,
the
I've
words
not
are... I was going to be like, you've spent enough time with these plebs. Yeah, although the words may not be the same, the meaning is clear in the gravity of the situation, and Rhymefang darts into the gatehouse. And...
Can he read? Oh, is the one like right next to Esmeralda on the right? Okay, good.
The first one you saw moved to flanker, and Rhymefang is going to burst in and attack. Its ally Esmeralda grants it pack tactics.
Oh
It's going to try and bite advantageously the first one. Never mind. Esmeralda grappled by this creature. Here calls out, very calm, because she doesn't get excited. Esmeralda. He's like, "Bartandalis, move the boy! There's at least 4 vampires spawn!" And caught in this grapple, she is going to just try and strike at the one who is grappling her. She's going to go for... She can't get her usual finesse off of her weapons. She's just going for 3 hacks with the axe.
3 hacks with the axe.
I know, yeah. The White, following his last instruction. Bartandalis, you see it comes up and just steps onto the edge of the bridge and begins training its bow, aiming down at something, but not firing yet.
I can see it. I mean, I can't see anything, so...
Is that not within 60 feet of you?
I can't see...
sorry, shit, I thought you were around a corner.
Hey, do you know what, though? Hold on, let me check. Like, I can see all... my vision is giving me all the way to fucking here, for some reason. Like, I can see to there.
Oh, because Halvor's lit the sun sword and blasted in those directions,
yeah,
so...
okay, cool. So, yeah, I can see nothing otherwise.
Okay, never mind then. Halvor, you
Hello.
feel that deep-set paranoia fade from you. And although you never got a chance to act on it, just those few moments of madness that were setting in that everyone was out to get you and Cora was waiting for a chance to set her owls on you and kill you, that fades and clarity comes in. And yeah, that's all you would... That's all that would happen for you. Bartandalis, it's you.
Okay, I'm gonna push your man here just away a bit. When it's his turn, I'm gonna... Oh, it's paused.
Sorry, there you go. So what, you're cajole and Caspin away, are you?
Not as an action, I'm gonna like just, you know, like just kind of push him. He can move on his own fucking turn. I'm gonna push him that way, push him back then. Okay, I see nothing. I'm gonna look that way. Okay, and yeah. Okay.
So there you see that White training his bow, ready for something, pointing it down.
Okay. I mean, there's very little I can fucking do about that at the moment. So, I am going to. I'm going to cast Child Divinity, turn undead. Each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet. So I will start speaking the words of Lathander, bringing on the dawn and cursing out those evil creatures of the night.
Who would harm a cleric of Lathander?
I accidentally fucking imbibed myself with it. They must make a wisdom saving throw.
Is it not if they are of a certain CR? Oh, that's to be immediately
destroyed,
destroyed, isn't it?
Yeah, this is turn undead.
Okay,
yeah, so
what do they all need to make?
it needs to be a spell DC 14, please. I don't know if I can actually cast this because it's down as a feature. Let me see if it will.
I don't think it'll be set up.
No.
Oh?
Oh? What?
Oh god, that's doing crazy range. Was that targeting Rahadin?
What's targeting?
Uh,
It's because I've accidentally got them all targeted still from the previous thing. Okay, 1 second.
I'll do it. Oh god, the dice.
Has it automatically done it?
Rahadin, you're not within 30 feet, mate. Fuck off.
Okay.
The reason I was going to do it manually because there are additional ones that you can't see who are also in that range.
Scrap them.
So let's have a look. So,
you want me to draw a template?
No, within 30 foot of you, I can. So so one has failed, one has succeeded. The other two, where are we? And that's the one that succeeded. So DC 14.
Yes.
Wisdom, did you say?
Wisdom, yes.
Okay, that one's fine.
Thank you.
And that's definitely still 30 foot. Yeah. DC 14. Ooh. Okay, so let's put a symbol on this one. And this one. Both fail. So what, are they just compelled to move from you?
Yep.
Is it on their turn or now as a reaction?
If the creature feels its turn for 1 minute until it takes energy. A turned creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. It also can't take reactions. For its action, it can only use the dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If there's nowhere to move, the creature can use the dodge action. So they're going to run down back the other way of the bridge.
Okay.
On their turn.
Of course, yeah. Anything else from you?
I am going to duck back in here.
Okay. So, Cora, you are plummeting.
I would like some owls back, please.
Okay. Do you have any casts of it yet left?
I do indeed.
Okay. Then before we spawn the owls, the white, as soon as the spell pops off, lets a single, because I believe a held action cannot do all of a multi-attack, can it?
Nope.
It's just one attack. Yep. A single arrow is loosed at you.
No, it misses. Misses that.
I don't know why you would jinx it such.
Because it...
Oh, she
does.
fucking knows. She fucking knows.
So,
It would actually have disadvantage because it would be on normal range.
Yeah. Yeah, it was terrible. It's fine.
But,
Let's leave it
it
as
missed
it is.
anyway. So it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. Yes, I would like some owls back. And I would like the owls to concentrate on catching me in Halvor and protecting me in Halvor to get us to the other side safely.
Just have them as a shield over you.
Yes, that's exactly right. The ones that aren't catching us are shielding us, please.
okay, well, let's see how they all fit into initiative. Because you continue falling, of course. So you would end the turn. Oh, actually. How'd that work? Because you're also falling during this time, aren't you?
I've said it. The first thing that I've done on my initiative was to get some owls, and like the start of the 6 seconds is surely going to be me conjuring owls.
You're top of the round, yeah. So if somehow all of these owls fail to grab you or Halvor, the end of this round is where you hit the floor.
Die. Yes.
I mean, it obviously won't be great, but I also feel like you're perhaps overestimating fall damage. Well, sorry, for Halvor. you would become jam.
Yeah, no, I'm jam. That is correct.
A lot of people, when I was talking with some of Discord, were like, a lot of people do half fall damage onto water. It's like, oh, do they? Okay. No, it caps. No, it's not.
50d6 is average 175.
No, it caps. It's 20d6.
There's a cap!
Yeah, there's a cap on fall damage. It's 20d6. Beyond that, as people start to get to homebrew instant death. No,
Terminal
it's
velocity
20. It's
and all
20d6 this. If it happens. Halvor's suddenly like, oh, don't waste my spell slots, I'll be back up in a minute.
That's not going to happen. It's all fine. We're going to get caught by owls and taken away and shielded, and they'll love us forever. And they'll vomit little owl pellets into our mouths and save us and feed us.
Bartandalis.
Yo.
You hear Ez call out, Bartandalis, man the boy!
I've already tried to move the boy. Boy's not moving.
Oh yeah, where's boy and the
You didn't put him in.
Oh. Well, you were bottom of a round, so he would have had movement, so...
He can go after me.
Yeah, so he moved... How far away do you want him to move?
Yeah, I mean, it's pitch black for him, so he's not going to go that far.
No. Okay.
Yeah, that'll do.
Cool. So it's probably for a good job, because he steps away, leaning, sort of crawling around the corner of the gatehouse. You see a figure.
I will try and get its attention so it comes to me then. Like, come on!
Gladly. And it will step to you. Are you doing anything before I start rolling attacks?
No.
Okay. My god, that dice wouldn't make its mind up, could it? And it
Shield
goes
away.
again for you. Oh, in fact, are you on full health?
I am.
Okay, cool. That hits, and he rakes across.
I will use shield.
Yeah. You just add that damage back on, then. I forgot for a moment. Shield comes afterwards. Cool. Yeah. So as it comes in, you just go ping, blast that strike off.
Ah, let me take off my spell 1 second.
Comes up and knocks it away. And then he's going to step between you both. The owls! The first owl is going to attempt to grab. Well, Cora, you decide who's it trying to go for first. You or Halvor, who's getting priority on the grabs?
Well, am I technically lower because my
No, you were like at the same and started falling. Just don't give me a stroke.
Well, I mean, if I hit the
this has
floor,
already
then
turned
Halvor's
out to
dying
be-
anyway.
This is going to be a
So,
much mafia session than I thought it would. Okay, let's have a look. DC 12.
Nice, yeah.
You are grabbed. Cora is owled. The next owl tends to grab Halvor. It fails.
Oh no. Regretting my choices.
They may be cowards, but I'm not going anywhere, woman. And it is going to strike at Esmeralda.
Is the vampire spawn not fleeing? Oh,
Not
they're
all of them.
okay. They're cowards. That's one's not.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy's just dead hard and like isn't bothered by your fear effect that you successfully landed.
Sounds like your campaign. Ooh.
And he's going to strike a second time. Rips across Ez's gut. Oh, with minimal damage for a crit. But yeah, Ez not looking good. Next giant owl. Trying to grab
Come
Halvor.
on, Olivia Owl.
DC 12.
Yes!
Grabs him. Grabs
Olivia's
him.
the best.
Olivia. Okay.
Yeah.
She's my favourite owl.
Until you sunsword the shit out of her next time, probably.
I'm not crazy now. Although maybe I'll just do it for fun.
Okay, Halvor, it's you, but you are on the back of the owl and no longer paranoid.
Well,
it is
in that
also
case-
it is also at this point that you all hear. Where is it? And a large thud of an impact from somewhere above you, Halvor.
Oh, well, pretty much everything's above me, so...
I will save that then, based on where Bartandalis is. So yeah, anything you're doing with your turn, Bartandalis, Halvor, you are still 200 foot below the bridge.
I will probably dodge again,
Okay.
as much as one can when one is riding an owl.
Okay. The one who had been grappling Ez, and therefore technically I think should have granted her companion. Oh, no, doesn't. One who's grappling to Ez is let go and just turns and flees. As it is not forced movement, Ez will lash out at her as she releases her. Sorry, it isn't a broken on damage, is it? Turn undead?
No, ooh.
Because Ez would be smart enough about this to know not to if it's going to run, I think, being a
Well,
undead hunter.
let's just have a recall back to what happened with Father Denro, shall we? With the fucking skeletal bone swarm. So I'm fairly sure that, yes, if they are attacked, they are no longer.
Then if you are in agreement, I think Ez, undead hunter, would know.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you say it has to dash?
Yeah.
As does this one.
Oh shit! No, it doesn't.
Really?
As an action, you present your holy symbol, speak a prayer censoring the undead. Each undead that you can see or hear within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails its saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute. Oh, sorry. Or until it takes any damage. Yes, there we go.
You're hearing this shit, Wan.
I know!
She's in the channel! She's in the channel!
Because it normally says it at the end, like, if it takes damage, then it is no longer thinking, but it says it in the middle of it all. Okay. Phew.
Okay. Rhymefang continues trying to aid Ez and will advantageously attack the spawn. Missing again.
Ez!
What?
Some help here! Get out of the way!
Get out of the way.
I mean, I mean...
What does head further down the bridge come to you? Clear line of sight?
Yeah, that means run down the bridge on your own! Worst
is...
fucking instructions ever! Let Rhymefang do the fucking grunt work!
She will dip past Rhymefang,
Nice.
eating an attack of opportunity.
Oof.
Oh, fuck me!
Baby. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I got you, boo. I got you.
Yeah, and she will stagger through, and seeing what's going on here... what's it gonna...
Lightning bolt!
Yeah. She is going to look at you, look at Caspin, and she is going to rush over and slap Caspin on the shoulder, getting right up in the vampire's space. And she is going to... Caspin just... Get away!
He
That is
just
her.
accidentally scrambles off the edge of the cliff. We need more owls down this side!
So the rest of the owls are forming. I'm not going to fuck around with the owls, and if they're just shielding you all, I'm going to wait till you both get up, and then we'll say the owls are up. So. Oh yeah, so Halvor's owl moved up. Which one is Cora's owl in the order? The white.
Mine was the first one after me.
Okay, the white is going to take aim at Cora again. And thank you for the reminder.
Stop it! No, the shield owls. Owls should be shielding me by now, surely.
It's going to be disadvantage, and it's going to be -2 for partial cover. But he gets 2 shots this time, because he's not holding an action. So, first one. Misses. -2, disadvantage.
Oh, thank God.
He's not giving up. Oh shit. I'd missed out a vampire. Someone else
No, it's fine,
climbs
don't
up onto the bridge.
No, that's fine. It fell off in a smouldering heap.
That would be... Yes, that would work.
Would it have
Bartandalus,
been
you
within
hear...
their range?
Oh my god.
Oh, thank you. Let me just check and see if I did it for that one. It would have been. Yeah, it wasn't clipped by it, but it would have been. So what was it? A DC 14 whiz save.
It is a DC 14 wisdom save.
Oh.
Yeah, he was fine. As this particular spawn crawls around the corner, Bartandalus, make me a perception check. Three. So DC 12. Takes a few seconds because they're in a bad way, but despite no longer wearing the heavy plate armor from previously, you recognize this vampire spawn as being Siegbert.
Lol.
That's as far as he can move this turn.
Is that a male character? Okay.
Yeah, giant owl shield will skip over until then. That's fine. Bartandalus, yeah, so you see these crouching on you. You hear that loud, guttural laugh and a heavy impact from somewhere down the bridge you had a moment earlier. What are you doing? Caspen's gone invisible.
Let's bring our girl back in the game. Oh, okay, let's go for it.
Bring our girl.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. I think meant like summoning something. I was like, huh?
Come on, big numbers, big numbers, big numbers, big numbers.
Nah,
Nah.
fairly right numbers.
Nah. Mediocre numbers. Average, some might say. Okay, so I hold on to my holy symbol of the thunder. Hand. Oh, I do need to touch with Cure Wounds. Put my hand on Esmeralda. Lathander, hear me now, for I am the only one here that will listen. Grant us your blessings. Grant us your aid. For we need it here now the most, in our darkest hour. And he just gives me only 24 healing points. Motherfucker. And then... Ooh, let me check something, let me check something. Okay. Okay. I will step here.
As you do, step there. Before you do anything else, I will just give it to you that you now see.
All the way down the bridge.
Yes, all the way down the bridge. There is a very large creature. Like I don't know why the art isn't showing up how I wanted it to. This isn't the art I've used, but a huge, almost
gorilla?
like scaled, tusked gorilla that is now beginning to look set to be charging down the bridge in your direction.
Over this crumbly bridge?
Yes.
How crumbly does this bridge look?
Fairly crumbly.
Cool.
So you were stepping out after healing Ez.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna step to here.
Okay.
Is that boy taking an attack on me or anything? My shield has dropped, by the way.
Were you there?
Yeah.
Then he will have, yes.
Cool.
You haven't taken any damage, have you? No.
No.
Misses.
clang off as I'm preparing to step away. I'm predicting his attack. So predictable. Then I put a bit of space between me and Esmeralda, so we can't be surrounded.
Okay.
And that is my go.
Top of a round. Cora.
Hello. Yes. Can I actually see anything to attack it?
No, because you're under the bridge. Yeah, you're a couple of 100 feet below it, and obviously you don't move now. It's when your owl moves.
Then I'm not sure there's an awful lot I can do. I will ready my action for when I can see an enemy, I suppose. For when I can see a white. I'm not going to fire at Rahadin again.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to dodge instead because I really don't want all my owls to disappear again. I'm going to ready dodge instead.
Okay. Okay. Back up over here. The vampire needs a tussle with Ez. First, he lashes out of his claws. Hold on. That would be advantageous because she is bloodied. This guy seems particularly thrilled by the blood that is being spilt. But both missed anyway. He will circle around her a bit and is going to do the same again. This time on them to advantage it. Oh, seriously?
How many attacks did he get?
Only 2, but the first one I forgot to do it advantageously, so I rolled a second dice for it.
Okay.
I can smell you, boy. Cora, your owl rises up. A grand total of 120 feet.
That's progress.
Putting you still being 80 feet below the bridge. So still not able to get line of sight or anything, but you are much closer. Next up, which owl is next? I'm just to summarise by highlighting Halvor's owl. So Halvor's owl is also going to be at minus 80 foot below the bridge. We'll skip over the rest of them. This one is going to attack Rhymefang. It hits him. Halvor, you hear a snarl and a defiant yelp from your good friend echo down. Twice. Further owl shenanigans. Halvor, you are 80 feet below the bridge on the back of your owl. Is there anything you're going to be doing?
No, dodging.
Okay. There's not a limit on how far people fleeing have to flee as per Barthanelis, just till the end of the spell.
They just keep running away from me until the end of the spell, yeah.
And the duration of the spell is what, a minute?
Yeah.
So if it gets to round 20, they can stop.
They're at the bottom of the Slenka Pass.
Near enough. Okay. Ranfang is going to bite back. No longer advantageous. No longer hitting. He was doing great before. Esmeralda. Going to keep trying to go for this guy. Now that she's not grappled, she's going to go for a usual combo of miss, miss, miss.
Nice.
Nice. Heavy combo across it. Owl business.
Can we hear this fucking thing stomping up the
Yeah.
Or is it not been its turn yet?
It's not been its turn yet.
Oh, okay.
But still, yes.
Having now seen it, make me a Arcana check with advantage, Bartandalus. I forgot to say that before, sorry. You would know from study that this is a type of demon that can be summoned, known as a Balgora.
Ooh, okay. Cool.
The art you've used for it is so much cooler than the typical Balgora.
Yeah.
That's exactly why I mixed it up.
Stupid
That's why
ginger monkey.
you'll notice all of the vampire spawn have different portraits as well, because I now live in a world where Bartandalus will try to extract names from everything, so everything has to be an NPC now. Let's have a look. So feature, longbow, disadvantage, -2 for the cover, but the white fires at Cora. Misses. One more time. It's just like absolutely, it's just so like automatic and tireless, just arrow drawn, fire immediately, arrow drawn. It's just going at such a pace. But seemingly not enough to make one stick. Goes wide on Cora again. You look different, Eckhart. I'm not going to do Toby's accent because it was just him talking in a dull voice, but I'm going to attack you now.
Yeah, he's almost like a native Barovian now.
He's been here a little while. Oh, we're being raided by a party of 18. Just 8 minutes left to go. Shit. Yeah. Siegbert attacks twice. Misses. Meanwhile, down the bridge, were thundering footsteps of this creature. And you see... Oh, no, you don't, Botanos, but you hear these footsteps. There's a moment where they stop for a second. I would give to you that Halvor and Cora. In that instant, you just see the head and shoulders of this creature sailing through the air as it does some sort of leap. And then you all hear an enormous crash as it lands back down on the other side of the bridge.
I thought you were about to say that someone had chopped his head and shoulders off.
And it is...
Oh no! Other side of the bridge is in back towards Rahadin and Ludmilla, not near me.
Owl business continues.
Sorry, is it on top of the gatehouse?
You can't see.
I mean, could I see
It's
it?
not.
I don't think...
It's not yet. No. It is now you, Botandalis.
So this is nowhere that I would have sensed or heard or seen it flying through the air.
Yeah, I mean,
No, it basically jumped along the bridge. It can clear more distance by doing like a long jump. So it wouldn't have gone high enough that it went over the gatehouse for you. The gatehouse is, I think, 40 foot high. But I imagine you would be able to hear that it is very much just beyond Rheinfang now.
Can I just move there just to go poop, poop? So it's
Siebert is very happy for you too.
Okay, so I've not got eyes on it. Okay, but I hear it land there. Okay. Do you know what? I'm gonna step there. Oh, Arama, hold on. 1 minute.
How many minutes?
8, we said. Fuck. Okay, I am going to... No, fuck it. So I hear it land right near Rheinfang, but I can't see it. Okay. That's okay. What I'm going to do is... Okay, cool. I am going to cast Slow.
Okay.
I think this is going to try and target everybody. I don't know how to
It will.
not target people, though.
So don't. Just tell me who you want to target.
Okay. Vampire spawn. The 2 vampire spawn. Well, everybody that's within. Shall I draw an actual thing so you can see the actual cone without me dropping it down? That might be better.
Yeah, go on.
1 second. Oh. That says I lack permission to update measure templates. Interesting. So it is.
Corby, thinking about what you're going to do?
I am.
Oh, what's this? What the fucking hell? So one does a square now, it lets me do a random quadrilateral. Okay. There we go. So
every enemy in that.
yeah, because that's going to catch bridge. Yeah, every enemy in there.
Does it have to be that you can see, or does it just say in the radius?
Yeah, so it is. It is. You alter time around up to 6 creatures of your choice in a 40-foot cube within range. Each target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or be affected by the spell.
Yeah,
for the
you've
duration.
even the ones that you can't see now. You've heard, you know they're there through interactions. So, what save have they got to make?
It's going to be Wisdom saving throw. It's going to be my spellcasting modifier, which is DC 17.
Siebert, fine. The Balgura.
A famously wise beast.
Yeah, I imagine not fine. Not fine.
Good.
This guy. Fine. Let me just put a
Jesus Christ.
target on him so I can remember. And this guy. Not fine.
So who's not fine?
What did I put on them? So the Balgora and this vamp, not fine.
Okay,
the other
cool.
2, fine. Anything else from you?
I will use as a bonus action. Extract name on Siebert.
Can you, when you've cast a spell?
Extract name isn't a bonus. It's a bonus action for extract name.
Oh yeah. So the cantrip thing doesn't apply to that.
It's not a cantrip.
It's not a spell.
Yes, it's just a feature.
You want to do it on Siebert? Okay. What's he got to make?
I've got to make a Wisdom saving throw against your spell save DC. So DC 17. Oh, he's got advantage, has he?
No, disadvantage. Because
Oh,
you have
disadvantage.
advantage on it, but he still gets an 18.
Still fucking gets it. Fuck you, Siegbert. Aren't you just very fucking wise today? I guess I just have to kill you then.
Okay, so Cora.
I mean, he was a cleric.
It's true.
What are you doing, Cora?
Well, I assume I still can't actually see any enemies
You
from
can
where I
hold
am.
an action until you can, remember?
That was my plan. That I will hold my action to
Because
fire
your
any enemies,
owl...
except Rahadin. I do not want to fire on Rahadin. I have learned
I will give it to you that the enemy you're going to see first is going to be
that
the
white?
white on the bridge.
Yeah, well, okay, I'll hold my action until I can see that white, and then I'll fire on that white. But I would also like to instruct the owls, because presumably my next in my next owl's go, that owl will land on the opposite side of the bridge, as that was what it was instructed to do. So it's going to go the 80 foot up and then 40 foot in, which would lead me onto the other side of the bridge.
Yeah.
So by the time I'm on solid ground, I'm happy that I'm relatively safe. So I would like the other owls that are not flying, Halvor and I, to go over and save our friends. So grab them and bring them to the other side of the bridge, please.
Okay.
That's about all I can do.
So this guy who is slowed, he can only choose between attack or bonus, Carney. He can't react, and he only gets one attack regardless.
Yes.
Of his attacks.
Yep.
So it is going to. Which one is this? Yes, it is going to slowly look between you and Ez, and it runs to you, Bartandalis. It will eat an attack of opportunity from Ez.
Do it.
Do it now.
Do attacks on it? Isn't it? It's AC reduced, isn't it?
Its AC is -2.
So I'll put +2 on Ez's roll. Oof!
Nice.
Big hit on him. But then it is going to attempt to attack you.
He says, I don't want to be slowed.
Does attack have disadvantage?
I don't think so. It can only make one.
Yeah.
I
You are still at full health, aren't you?
am.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, but that was so nearly nat 20 on my thing then.
Shield.
Okay, take it off. Okay. Cora, your owl rises up, and you are able. So where did you want to be moving? Ping where you expect to be placed as you're rising up. Yeah, like.
Is that
Haldor said,
pinged?
click and hold to ping. I didn't see it. Do it again. Maybe because I wasn't zoomed in enough. Oh, you're gonna move to there. Okay.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
I was just
as
thinking
you-
other side.
So as you come up, Rahadin does come into sight, and
Oh,
beyond
fuck off,
him.
Rahadin!
But you said you want to shoot this boy, so you can make your attack on the white, who keeps his
Yeah,
bow
I'm attacking the
trained
white.
solidly on you as you fly up. You only get one attack, remember? You don't get any extra features around it. You're just holding an attack to make. Oh.
Yeah!
As it comes up, just this absolute true shot flies through the air.
I didn't click the right
and-
one. I should have clicked critical. Oh,
Well, it
no.
doesn't matter. He just falls backwards. A heap of bones. You have killed that white.
Damn straight I have.
This is Hawkeye riding those things in
Definitely.
Avengers
Definitely.
when they're flying through the sea.
Okay, so yeah, so you're now here. Are you dismounting, Cora?
No, I'm not.
Perhaps wise.
I'm going to stay relatively close to the floor, so I'm not going to fall and hurt myself when Rahadin
Okay,
hurts
yeah.
me.
Yeah, we can see that's fine. So you want to be like, what, out of his melee range, but you
Yeah.
say 20 foot up. So
That
you could
sounds
land.
good.
Yeah. Let me just do that for you. Yeah. Fuck off. Oh, you're 20 foot off the floor. I bloody hate doing height on these. So the owls, the other owls have been instructed to what? Help the gang.
Yeah, help the gang and ideally bring them across to the other side of the bridge.
Well, easier said than done. But yeah, they
know.
can certainly have that intent. This vampire spawn is going to take an attack of opportunity from Rhymefang.
Bite his head off. Go on.
Oh, that wobbled on a 20 for me. Misses, and he is going to come scooting round the corner. And they just see there's just three of them mixed in with just you and Ez. And they all look very, very amused and smug, Bartandalus, as they begin to close in. Bartandalus, your owl continues coming up. A ping which direction you would like to be going in?
My owl?
Sorry, Halvor.
Oh, well, I assume that it's controlled by Cora's mind, so she can
Shit,
decide where
that's
it's going to
true.
be.
Cora,
Next to me.
where do you want his to go? To you.
Next to me, yeah.
Okay.
I may have chosen differently, but I think that's fine. Since she would
I mean,
have
you've had 2 rounds rising up together to shout to each other.
I imagine with the wind and me being scared shitless, I wouldn't be able to do that easily.
Yeah, I
Okay.
thought I just controlled the owl, so yeah, I would want him to come with me.
Do you want him to come and land next to you, or go higher, or go lower to the other side?
I think land next to me, knowing Halvor's strength is being close to things, is a good idea.
Okay. Halvor also 20 foot off the floor. Halvor, you want
Land.
Oh, you want
land
you want
next
his
to me.
to land, and you're staying hovering.
Yeah, because he's better on
Okay.
the floor.
Yeah, sure. Will you be dismounting, Halvor?
I sure will.
I will let you do that as a free action, as an act of generosity, because you spent the whole fucking fight up and down like a bride's nightie.
Jesus Christ.
You slip off, and you hit floor.
Harv was like, oh my god, I get to take part in this fight. And with a surge of adrenaline, he's going to get involved.
Radin pushes you off the bridge.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me set my thing. Okay, and I'm going to move in.
We will stop at the end of this round unless you are feeling like seeing this through a bit more.
I mean, I'm going to be knackered at work, so I'm probably going to have to skip as much as I want to actually be able to do something. So.
Okay.
Ditto, I have earliness.
I'll carry on.
You're
All alone.
And Sunblade in hand.
Oh yeah,
glowing
sorry.
With the...
Before you do, I would say that you hear shrieks from these two who are already running as the Sunblade, as the light washes over them for the first time. And Rahadin looks horrified as he locks eyes. Where did you find that?
I'm just gonna yell at him, shut the fuck up, and try and chop him in half.
Okay.
I am gonna attack recklessly as well.
Okay. Hits. That's the silky yell.
He counts as undead?
No.
No.
He's not undead, he's just an elf.
Oh, is he not a vampire?
No, we forget this every fucking time. This
You do.
motherfucker, because he can run around on walls and shit. He's just a monk.
Did that do 2d8? Why did it do 2d8? Is that default? Let me read this fucking weapon.
Yeah, 2d8 plus 3 plus 2.
Oh, plus 1d8 radiant. Right. Okay, and I'm gonna attack again.
Okay. Also hits. He's not looking good at all.
I so want to kill Steel.
I just said that. I said, let me finish him. Come on.
Yeah. Not looking good.
Where did you get that?
At
Shut
all.
the fuck up!
Anything else from Halvor?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Let me just check something here. Right, so it is this one's turn. She does not heal. And she also immediately takes 20 points of radiant damage. You hear a scream and a hiss from her. And also from that one. The two that are already running away down the hill from you, Halvor, just start to erupt in flames and shriek as they continue running.
No, they don't, no. Because they've taken damage.
Oh, shit. Does
Does
it say take damage or they are attacked?
Nope, until they take damage.
Okay,
So now you have two vampires spawn as well.
Yeah, let's roll that back then, because they take the damage on the start of their turn. So yeah, she takes damage and burns. But she is then going to... She's going to step back out of the sun. And she is then going to...
Oh shit, yeah,
I've
well
moved
they
the
even
wrong-
come
I've moved the
towards
wrong
him.
one. I've moved the wrong one, actually. So yeah, they will step out of the radius of the sun but then because you don't see, you're facing Rahadin. Oh, I've got two different ones mixed up. Never mind. So yeah, she's gonna do that. That one. It's bloody moving past my turn marker that fucked me. No, don't double dip your healing attempt, you silly bitch. You, Halvor, are subjected to fairy fire. She just throws her hands out and mutters a curse, and this just neon splash lights up around you, and you are covered in. What's it trying to do? Oh yeah, it's dex save, isn't it? Of course, I thought it wasn't immediate. Let's have a look. Yeah, you succeed actually. You just dip away from the splash, which just goes all over. The floor is glowing, but Halvor somehow manages to ferret his way out of it. And that's what she'll do. That's what he'll do. Rahadin calls out, Bisophilis! And then...
Oh, he's such a little pussy.
Does this carry across and we all hear the motherfucker running?
If he's just using
you just hear
then I would still
Bisophilis.
take a swing as a reaction.
He does not.
Okay.
He just disappears in a puff of mist, and a moment later, 30 foot atop the gatehouse, you just see his form appear for a second before stepping out of sight. He is up on the roof. Rhymefang is going to, bless him, attack a Balgora. Watch this hit after all those fucking vampire spawn. Motherfucker! That's like you can't miss. It's
Yeah,
bigger.
boy! Yeah, boy!
So, you just hear this absolute roar and snarl from Rhymefang Bartandalis as he just leaps up, and you just see this big, meaty, scaly arm like reach out towards him, and then Rhymefang's jaws clamp shut around it. He is then going to try and rag it to the floor. So the Balgora needs to make a DC 13 strength saving throw, which I imagine is going to be fine. Yeah, I think it might. Yeah. But yeah, he gives it a big bite. And you just hear, all of you hear this low grumble that Bartandalis, chillingly, you just understand as you pick out the words and you know that it is abyssal. And you just hear that,
I will adorn myself with your pelt.
Nah, couldn't hear that. Sorry, pal. Sounded good, though. Now, literally can't tell what you were saying.
He said he would adorn himself with your pelt.
Thank
Adorn
you.
myself.
See,
Oh, wow.
now you have a good headset, Bartandalis. Clearly, yours is better than Hitchens.
You've called me Bartandler so many times today.
And you've called me Halvor. No, wait, no.
Now that you've got a better headset than Bartandalis.
Okay.
That's
can
not
hear
what
it.
it sounded like you
It
said.
did. It
did
sounded like
not.
now that you've got a better headset, Bartandalis.
Oh no, I said than Bartandalis.
Yeah, it is a really good headset. What an amazing girlfriend did
Such
that.
a good headset.
How amazing.
For our viewers, it's Biodynamic MMX 300 version 2.
I can find one for you if you want. Let me know.
Ez is going to... She sees Bartandalis facing off with this one. She sees the ones come around. She's going to step, and she kind of just twirls and sort of wheels around this one for a moment. Bartandalis begins to pop a little tent in anticipation as he sees her reach forward, holding a small glass fork, and shouts, Iratinzi Rajite! Now, these owls have not landed yet, so they are higher than this. I'm going to preemptively move them out of the way, as I heard Cora lick her lips ready to cry out in disapproval. But a lightning bolt goes shooting past, shoots past the gatehouse and takes both vampires.
Come on, girl. Come on, girl.
Classic Esmeralda kill steal.
Ooh, so mine got hit.
Both of them. Yeah, one succeeds, one fails. So Siebert gets hit. Both of them take a... There's a huge bang as the lightning bolt blasts out. Both of them take a bit of damage. It was, for a lightning bolt, unfortunately, a little disappointing. It was not a... it was no Raven Buster. Let me untarget them. And then after that, she just draws her axe again, ready to get stuck in. This first owl is up. Do you want the owls to be attacking enemies, Cora?
Well, they were supposed to be bringing the other guys across, but
Yeah.
if
So
it
are you
looked
wanting
more
them to
appropriate,
grab-
I can't see anything. So
So you want them to grab people and bear them off?
yes, that's the
Okay.
main goal.
I'm going to make it... would it need to be an attack? No, it would just be a DC to grab, I guess, wouldn't it?
Same one that they grabbed Halvor.
Unless
Was it
someone,
DC 12?
unless someone wants to resist it, yeah. So a DC 12 for this one to grab onto Ez.
Jesus, take the wheel. I just hold my hands up.
Grabs onto her. And then it will try to move away, which will incur an attack of opportunity.
Nope.
Yeah, we
Oh,
don't get
well,
advantage,
as
do we?
well,
Get
yeah,
flyby.
yeah.
Owl well. Okay, sure.
No,
The-
owls get flyby. We
The
don't
giant
get attack
owls.
opportunity.
Oh, the giant owls have flyby.
Yeah, look at me knowing the rules. Damn right. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So,
Never seen Lindsay this proud of herself.
I knew the rules.
so Ez is pulled on, and it begins to fly off.
And meanwhile, Bartonless is left alone because the one that gets him fails to pick him up. Oh god! Oh god! This could be the worst thing
Here
ever!
comes-
You've got Tenebris on your side, remember?
Here comes
I
the
have got-
attack.
There's also loads of owls between you guys. There's like
Ooh,
4 of them.
Nat 1. And it attacks again. Misses.
I'm
The
sure this
ball-
happened last time we were on the bridge. The vampire spawn just kept missing.
The Balgora is going to reach out and attack.
Touch fate.
Fist.
Oh!
Oh!
Man.
Critically fists Rhymefang.
Wow.
Poor Rhyme.
Bang!
Oh
Rhyme-
my
you
god,
just
has
hear
it decked him?
Yep, you just hear a yelp, and you just see Rhymefang collapse into a heap on the floor, and the ball. Then you hear just crunching as the Balgora, you can hear, is beginning to climb up over the rockwork.
Fuck my life.
The next owl. Grabs Bartandalis. And then begins to fly off. The owls, seeing no one else to try and retrieve, begins to fly off. Would an owl try to get Rhyme? I don't see how it can get to Rhymefang,
It's
really.
underneath the archway, it's underneath
Yeah.
the building.
Hey,
So
I
the
said
owls-
to get all of them.
I mean, sandwiched between two enemies it can't get to, indoors with a covered roof. I'm going to say I don't see how possibly, unless it's been specifically been told to fly into a
know
building
what,
it
honestly?
can't get to.
Knowing that Caspan's there. Oh, do you know?
Would
no,
you-
I wouldn't.
would you fight it?
Mm,
Oh, sorry, I didn't mount you onto yours, so I moved it off without mounting you.
let me check something quick, DM. Sorry to suddenly pause this. I need to check something. Where the fuck was this?
Keep in mind it's not your turn yet until... Oh, right, if you want to resist it, I'll make it be an attack on you to do it. Otherwise, if it's picked you up, you're
Yeah,
not going to get
okay,
to
okay.
act till after it's moved.
Yeah, hold on a minute. What the fuck was it? One second. I'm just trying to search. Right, 1 second.
70 seconds.
Okay. No, it's fine. No, I would try and fight it off.
Right, okay, so in that case, let me...
Sorry, this was going off a PM that you had sent me. I had to search what the wording was.
A PM I sent you?
Yes. After my deal. I wanted to know what the connotations were as to whether I'd be like, nah, fuck this dude. But I still wouldn't be like, nah, fuck this dude. About Tenebrous, when I made my dark deal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. It was like, oh,
It
fuck all
hits.
people.
Would you have shielded it off? Oh, no, didn't you already shield this turn? No, you didn't shield this turn.
My shield's still up. Did anybody hit me previously?
No.
I don't think. No, nobody has.
Oh, yeah, so are you reacting to pop shield?
Yeah, I would.
Oh.
I wouldn't let it drag me.
Okay, then it's gonna hang there and try again, and I guess that means all the other owls would also have continued to try to get you because the companion had failed.
Yeah. Sure.
So we make this owl. So I can do 2 more against you. It's now DC 23, isn't it?
It is,
Regardless of what it ends up saying.
Let me tick off.
Yeah, take off shield. So yeah, all of the owls. Oh, there's one more. Fucking hell. It's basically got to be a nat 20 to get you. No, so all these owls are there, just swooping down around you, trying to pluck you up.
And I'm just fucking batting them all off. Back off!
Meanwhile, I'm very aware of the time. Don't worry, I'm bringing it to a close here. Cora, hovering, you see Ludmilla walk to the edge of the gatehouse, and she points down at you. And she is going to cast a spell.
Oh.
As black, just a torrent of black energy shoots down from her hands and comes straight at you. She casts negative energy flood on you. It should force a save. I'm going to
a broken bone and a square of black silk.
I'm going to press damage in the hope it then prompts a save from you. Did it?
No. Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Oh, okay.
Normal.
It is normal. So you fail.
Roll a
And
concentration
you
check, yes?
You just did.
Oh, no. Is it
Oh,
asking me again if I want
yes,
to roll
of
a
course.
concentration check?
Of course, yeah. Make concentration check for your owls.
Oh.
10, you make it. Oh, no, let's have a look. Actually, she took 34 damage. So that would make it DC, what? 17? Oh, yeah, it says there, DC 17. So, yeah, your owls snuff out.
Well, we're safe now, so...
Safe is a strong word.
I mean, we're on the other side. We're not going to drop to our deaths right now.
We're currently not falling to our deaths, yes.
Yeah, you're
Which is better
going
than we've been
to
the rest of the
fall.
time.
Roll me 1d6, Cora. Because the first 10 foot is free, but no matter how much bludgeoning damage you take for hitting the deck. 4. You mock 4 HP off yourself for me, please. So while I go and delete all of the owls. So, oof. Why does it keep asking if Ludmilla wants to heal? I'm just going to move it to Bartandalus because it's not going to keep prompting regeneration on him. So, why is it fucking bringing back to Ludmilla?
Says it's on me for me.
Just keeps opening Ludmilla's page. Esmeralda.
What? It's my go.
Not yet. It's still Ludmilla's turn, but I've moved it off her so because it kept prompting me. But Esmeralda's owl vanishes from under her. Over.
Sorry, Ez.
And she is over the ravine. And she falls.
No, what? The fucking owl's flying over the ravine?
That doesn't seem a very sensible owl move.
By the movement it got to her, would you want the owl? Would you have been specifying these owls to specifically fly over the bridge?
Yeah.
That seems something that I think they
should have been specified.
Yeah, because otherwise they're gonna fly as
me and
the
Halvor
crow
literally
flies.
said that amongst ourselves. We're like, oh, they'll just fly over the bridge. It'll be fine.
Say it on mic next time.
Whoa, come on, boys.
So
we can't see anything that's happening over there, so...
Caspin is in
No,
the
it's my
dark.
go.
Nah, you don't need to go, do you?
Right.
Go on, what are you doing? This is the last action of the night.
With everything that's happening, we heard. I can't see him, but did we hear like traveling across the bridge? Rahadin shout Basophiles, but I
Yes.
can't see him.
Yes.
Okay. Then Indras, Ingis, Ignis, and I will cast Rahadin Jones.
No, I sent you on Discord. I wonder why you never commented on it. You have his proper name now.
Okay, well, Rahadin Smegma Balls. Whatever. I'm not gonna. I don't know where it is now, and I've not updated it.
No,
The spell doesn't work.
I put. It is.
What is it? Go on. Because I can remember you told me what it's supposed to be, which is ridiculous.
You've just said it.
Is that the real name?
Yeah.
Oh, so, okay, there you go. I didn't say that. You just fucking posted that. Okay. Rahadin Inskiradol, Castellan of the Deathly Chorus, and I will cast Fireball on his position.
Does range still apply with this?
Is he still within 150 feet? Because you said he was on the other side of the bridge.
What am I fucking doing drawing that out? Let's get to, I imagine he almost certainly is. Let's just check.
He 100%. It's like 100.
Yeah, he is.
So I cannot target him. Do you want me to just come out so I can see him and target him? And cast it onto the spot? So I can put the template down? Because it's going to cast whatever's around him as well. Ah!
Oh, right, because he's technically... Oh, that's a pain, yeah, because he's technically on top of that building.
It will go around, so it will still get if she's underneath it as well.
So if you can, drop it there. Oh, it needs to be someone targeted, doesn't it? Oh, no, you can just place it.
I
So
can
if you
place it.
Yeah, place it there.
Are these guys up in the air, or is this going to hit them? Because I didn't know where they were.
They are 30 foot down on the floor, so they are within the range of it, aren't they? So it goes around corners. If it was hitting people under the bridge...
So how far away? Where are they?
Where's who?
They're on the floor, did you say?
No. You can see Cora and Halvor, yeah?
Yeah,
and then Ludmilla and Rahadin are both stood on top of a gatehouse here.
Which is 40 feet high, and this is a 20-foot radius, so it wouldn't hit them if they're on the floor.
Oh, is it 20 foot? I thought it was more 20 foot for some reason. Okay,
No,
cool.
20-foot radius. Okay, so let me target away from these guys, that's all I'm saying. So I will do it... Okay, I'm going to do it here. I don't think it will target anybody else that's on the bridge, just in case, but there you go.
Okay.
Just fucking kill the guy. Motherfucker.
Both succeed. Okay. Let me just delete that template. And this explosion goes off at the top. You hear the ghostly neigh
It does nothing.
of a horse arriving. But you do not see the horse. And that is where we'll leave tonight. Thank you for sticking around extra time. Expect that we'll be picking up with violence next week.
I'll move myself back to where I was.
Oh, yeah. Cheers. That was a violent session. I wonder if Halvor would have thought the fall damage so much if he'd realised how low the damage actually would have been.
No, that should kill him, 500 feet.
No, he's right. It caps at 20d6, which is an average of like 70 damage, and I would have been raging. So
That depends. That depends how you're playing it.
Fall damage isn't rage, apparently. I've read some things now, quite a few places.
100% just
It's
to clarify.
damage. Why wouldn't it be?
In our campaign, we will 100% be having massive damage. You will not survive a 500-foot drop off a fucking mountain. That is ludicrous.
And also, even if you did, you're at the bottom of a fucking ravine. How the hell are you getting out of there?
In the water that just washes you off into the middle of nowhere.
Well, my contribution to the session would have been equal no matter what I did. I would have been spent the entire 10 turns doing fuck all. So
I feel that there should be more gratitude for the jumping off the bridge
I
heroics
think there was
of
plenty at the
Cora.
time, but when you kept milking it.
No, I don't
it
feel enough.
it was a very baller move. Well, if you all survive,
I'll let you know
I'm
by
sure...
next week if I've got enough gratitude for it.
Yeah, throughout the week, I expect lots of gratitude for you from Halvor. But yeah, we will call it there because we have gone on. That was very fun. I'm very glad the explosion got to go off. I kind of hoped that more of you were, in immediate range. In immediate range. But yeah, we will pick this up next week.
Cool. Enjoyable session for 2 out of the 3 players, DM.
Well, he should have not fallen.
I just kept conjuring owls and being taken away from me again and conjuring them again.
Y'all just got a taste of what it's been like for me for most of the fucking combats, where I just get paralyzed for the entire fucking fight.
Man was like, owls, nope, owls, nope, owls.
Maybe now, owls?
Please.
Now all.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, and I will see you all next week.
See you
Ta-ta.
next week, DM.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.